Okay. Should all be posted. Oh, interesting. Sorry, that is one of my bots. Hi, I'm live. I don't know why the music stopped playing. It was working 2 seconds ago. But hi, hello. We're back with Genshin. If you didn't notice. If you couldn't tell. Sorry. I'm trying to, sign in with Twitch. I'm trying to fix this bot real quick. Okay. I think that I fixed the bot. Regardless, hi everyone. It's time. We're back with Genshin. And we're gonna continue at Dain Slip Quest. We'll see how far I get because I woke up this morning with an itchy throat. And I can't tell if it's because it suddenly dropped in temperature from like being like 80 in the 70s 80s for like a week to like 55 all of a sudden, or if I have a cold. I'm not excited if I am sick. I don't want to be sick. You know what, guys, manifest it. Manifest it. I'm not sick. Okay, I'm not sick. I'm not sick. Not like that. Alright, anyway, oops, I forgot to change the screen to Genshin. But yeah, we're gonna Genshin. Genshin time. It's Genshin time. Also, if you can't tell, I got flints. My luck is insane. I was not guaranteed and I got him in 20 pulls. Let's see. He's kind of... I also got her in the same 10 pull, which is kind of funny. Wait, where is he? He's kind of pathetic right now because I don't have enough materials. But I also don't have enough artifacts. He's missing artifacts. I need to do that, but like I'm so lazy about grinding right now. And I have no materials. So he gets to suffer for a little bit. I'm
water
so
comes
sorry.
in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma...
Okay, I get it. I get it, Nuvila. But no, I legitimately got on the day he dropped as soon as I could
Sumeru's
to pull, and I got him, and it was so... I was so happy I couldn't breathe.
But it must be savored patiently.
What, the crafting bench?
Appreciate it.
Water and earth, wind and fire. Craft me what I desire. Is Paimon hearing things, or did the crafting bench just sneeze? Water and earth, wind and fire. Craft me what I desire. Back to normal now, it seems. Paimon thinks we're better off not using this weird crafting bench, traveler. So you won't be needing it then? In that case, don't mind me. But this one's really odd and stuff. What do you mean? Don't they all look like this? Don't worry, I won't be too long. The young lady submits the materials required by the recipe, and you exchange some words while the potions are being synthesized. You learn her name, Sumak, and learn that this is her first time at the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. See? Nothing wrong with it at all. Alright, maybe even crafting benches can feel under the weather sometimes. That's a good one, Paimon. Saurians or humans can be off their game, sure, but a crafting bench is just an object. Yeah, speaking of which, would you two have time for a friendly sparring match? I'd like to test the potion I just made. It says it'll help with adjusting your current state. If it works, give me the recipe, would you? I fear the endless battles you have already worn away my flesh and soul. Endless battles. A battle is a warrior's fate, and that makes it all more paramount that we spar and hone ourselves, that we will not be defeated in our upcoming battles, no? I know a nice clearing near the stadium. We only need to test out the potion, so it shouldn't take too much of your time. What do you say? As long as it's quick. I knew you'd be up for it. Let's go then. That's not what I wanted. I just was very curious about that. Anyway, I want to do the Dain Swift quest, so that's gonna have to wait. Wait. This one. Wait, what? What is this one then? Where the oh, I guess that one's the Nod Cry one. Nope. Okay, I don't like that these main quests are all active at once. No, we can't give them that much time.
Is that Dain and Neon-san discussing strategy together? Huh. Looks like they're getting along just fine.
It's kind of funny.
Morning! What are you guys talking about?
Ah, you're here. I have some good news to share with you.
It's like we never seen Dain really interact with other characters outside of Kaya at this point, so it's kind of funny.
We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan. After their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's also where their central command is located. The location? The Cinder City.
Cinder City, huh? That tracks. Seems like their kind of place. Hey, this is great! This could be our chance to crush the Abyss Order once and for all!
That's assuming we can catch the people in charge.
And with any luck, maybe we'll find your sister there too.
Yep, our army is almost ready, and we've sent a message to Mawika to let her know the plan. We can't really launch an operation this big without the okay from the Archon.
I beg to differ. This is wasting time. You have the intel you need, so act on it. Every second you delay only increases the Abyss Order's odds of survival.
I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsleif. I understand your concern, but an immediate strike is not on the cards for us.
Very well, then I will go there alone. Thank you for the intel and Eon-san.
You're gonna go on your own? Come on, be sensible.
Never.
Just wait a tiny bit longer, and you'll have a whole army going with you.
It's all right. I support your decision, Mr. Dainsleif.
Well, Dainsleif can't sit still for shit when it comes to the Abyss Order. He's like, man, I gotta shit my pants. You make me sit here.
Huh? Shouldn't you be talking sense into him?
I admire his courage, and I believe he is strong enough to take on the Abyss Order on his own.
Yeah, basically. I mean, the only thing is a problem is, you know, your sister.
And even if things don't go to plan, he just needs to bide his time until we arrive with reinforcements.
That's true.
Mr. Dainsleif, I wish you the very best of luck.
Let me fix my hair real quick. It's like falling out of this ponytail. Ugh. Thank you. I still am fixing my hair. Hold on. It's just like, I might as well see what the next line is. Okay, my hair's fixed. At least it feels fixed.
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler.
Oh, allow me to join you, Dainsleif. Alright, fine, I'm coming.
Oh, for a second there, Paimon actually thought he was gonna brave it alone. And then he called his own bluff.
Let Dainsleif do what he wants. He's Edgelord Supreme. He's even edgier than D-Luke. Master D-Luke. Okay. That was stupid. I would apologize, but the entirety of this is about having fun, so I won't. I refuse. Wait. Oh, okay. It's this one. I was like, wait, what?
Is this the
Oh,
place?
what? Why
The
are we...
Abyss Order's hideout in Natlan?
Hold on. What's going on here, buddy? What's going on here? VTube Studio, hello? Are we awake? Hello? I broke it, guys. Oh, wait. There we go. I broke it. Now I fixed it. Never mind. All these years, the Abyss Order has managed to either stay hidden or fiercely defend their position. This may be the first chance I've ever had to finally make a serious dent in their forces. Which reminds me, once the fighting starts, I can't promise I'll be able to have your back at a moment's notice. But if you run into any Abyss-powered mechanisms, or machinisms is what I almost said, feel free to leave them to me. I'll take care of them when I can.
It's been so long since we fought with Dain side by side. Paimon's confident we can clear this place out long before Eon-san arrives. And if you get to meet your sister again, even better. Let's go!
I don't know if that's going to be a good thing. Because she's kind of been, you know, stinky. In this battle, Dainsliff will show you the might of the Twilight Sword. Summon him to clear out obstructions that bar your path. Ooh, we get to play as Dainsliff? Ooh, special. The swordsmanship Dainsliff has mastered as the Conrian court guard captain allows him to easily SV the weaknesses in, oh my god, opposing elemental wards. His long war against the Abyss has made him highly cognizant of their weakness, allowing him to also destroy their void wards. Huh.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of
Oh,
Fontaine.
we don't get to play
Be
as him.
sure
He's
to
just,
befriend them
he's just
and cause them no harm.
He's just there, I guess. Alright. Damn. Okay.
Be free! Go! You're free now!
Illusion shattered!
I didn't really need him. My team is quite powerful. This I do need him for, I believe.
Bow your head.
There is no escape!
Wait. Yeah. Oh my god.
Seems like an emergency.
I literally just played this game yesterday. Why can't my brain figure out the controller? Sucks for you that I'm gonna be like, huh?
Farewell! Time to say hello. Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled.
They really just want me to use them, don't they?
This is a very different battle from the one we fought with Eon-san. No one's backing down. They're fighting back with everything they have.
Given the construction of their headquarters and tactics they're using, I suspect they're intend to something. Suits me. I fucking didn't get to finish that.
The abyss has come. Taking a turn for the better. Not too far now.
Illusion shattered!
Settle down. An oversight on my part.
But also, I still can't get over the fact that they made this guy sound like he's a fucking like priest or something.
Mind the side effects.
And not like a fantasy priest, like a straight up church on Sunday. God, priest.
Settle down.
Man, how many times are you gonna say that? Do you have another line? Oh, that I just
Be
needed.
sanctified.
They just fucking said, "Yeet, this bitch empty." Yeet.
Go! You're free now. Farewell.
my funny little Electro
The
voice,
doctor
you
will
know?
see you now.
Oh,
A bitter pill
yeah,
to
gotta
swallow.
make sure that they're combat
free.
ready.
Silence!
I started. You won't get another chance. I started using Auroron for the boss that you need for Flynn's, because I was just using Auroron to like clear dailies.
Not too far now.
Oh, as part of my daily team. Oh shit.
This is nothing.
It just drained. Okay, it just drained my fucking energy.
Mind
elemental
the side
energy,
effects.
Whatever. I guess.
Seems like an
Fuck
emergency.
me, I guess.
Silence!
Dainsmith, the relentless specter that haunts us. The abyss is all present. To flee is futile. To resist it, vain.
Oh, you bitch. Okay, ice one I
Bow
can,
your
can
head.
handle. This
Something's wrong.
water,
Time to say hello. Be free. Remember,
Oh, then
health
again, I
comes
do have
first.
The doctor will see you now.
Fine.
Mind the side effects.
Be sanctified. Silence!
Shine down!
That's true. I forgot that I can summon him.
There is no escape.
Okay. How about we don't kill my Riding Shogun again? Oh, shit. That was just a mistake. I should have checked what they required of
The
me.
doctor will see you.
Tell me what you see.
Because then I would have used Yayamiko instead.
Illusion shattered.
Settle down! An oversight on my part.
You've reached
A
the end.
bitter
There's still
pill to
no trace
swallow.
of your sister. So who's calling the shots here? This guy? Whoever this is?
Twilight Sword Dainsmith. Is this really what you want?
It is indeed. I will take every opportunity to hunt you down to the last man.
So, where's the Traveler's sister then? Or is this guy supposed to be in charge here?
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsmith. The death you dole out so readily to others is a luxury you yourself cannot enjoy.
Oof. Okay. We're
But
picking
today,
fights.
that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us are being rendered utterly meaningless, even as we speak?
Huh? Your riddles tire me. The overwhelming advantage is ours. At least for the moment, you know what that means for you. I'd like to see what makes you believe you've already won, or that you can still turn the tide of war.
Then allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, our princess has already won by other means. And I do not merely mean this battle. No. Her Highness has achieved something far greater.
Ominous. I don't like that.
For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled.
The Abyss Order's greatest wish? Does that mean...
Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley line reconstruction. And then used the Loom of Fate to reweave the ley lines of Conria.
What? She used the Loom of Fate?
That was her... Oh, that's right. He forgot.
Wait,
Never mind.
does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Night Wind was all a smokescreen to give her some cover? Oh no! Makes too much sense.
Oh, Paimon.
Correct. As of now, our homeland has been revived. And all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainslif, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years, and begin their lives anew in a Conria restored to life.
What a load of drivel. Your falsehoods are riddled with flaws. My ears tire of your tedium. Isn't there more to reviving a homeland than just reweaving its ley lines?
Right. You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just rewove. Plus, if it was really so easy, Moika and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
Yeah, because that was the whole point. I have one simple question. If Conria has indeed been revived as you claimed, then where is it?
Oh, you poor fools. Clinging to delusions, even after the truth has been plainly revealed to you.
I'll adjust it.
Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss since the start of the war?
Ew. That girl. Anything amiss? Are there signs that I could have missed?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Shit.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
I also vaguely remember seeing Lumine in the Night Kingdom, facing the Lord of the Night. Wait, that's not all. There are other signs as well. Yes.
I couldn't see the monsters that Diridith could see. And she couldn't see the ones I could. We could only see the monsters in each other's sight after making physical contact. According to a guard stationed near the Masters of the Nightwind, many members of the Abyss Order were seen idling around during the lull in the conflict, even settling down to meditate. The Abyss Order retreated when we attacked their stronghold with Yansan and Seat Lawley. This isn't their usual style.
It has to be this one. Assuming he's right, then another possibility arises. Maybe I'm in a different time and space from Diridith. If she's Conrian, like Dain suspects, then that means this revived Conria that he speaks of might actually exist. And despite hailing from that separate time and space, Diridith has found a way to communicate with us. Whatever may be going through your mind right now, do not trust it. I urge you not to believe his lies. The notion that Conria has been revived is preposterous. Unless I see it with my own eyes, I refuse to entertain it. The only thing that should demand our attention in this instant, and there's only one thing. Oh my god. Let me try that again. Oh, it's because there's a typo. There is instead of the is. There is only one thing that we should demand that should demand our attention in this instant, and that is silencing this man for good. Can't fucking read. Typos everywhere.
Seems like an emergency.
That time it wasn't actually my fault. It just really was a typo.
The tides beckon. Silence!
Shine down!
My body's failing.
Yeah,
Settle down.
that kind of happened.
shame of the abyss!
You decided
That
to
should be
challenge
all
us.
of them, right? So, we've destroyed the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan, but somehow, that didn't feel satisfying at all. Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
Deirdre is the only potential lead we have. I think we should at least talk to her about all this. I understand. You think she might be from the revived Conria, yes? I've said my piece. I doubt Conria could be revived so easily. But if it will give you some peace of mind, you should talk to her and test your theory. I will stay here and do some post-battle cleanup. Perhaps there are some clues left to be found. Is there something behind the thingy? Yeah, oh, it's him. He's not dead yet. By the way. Dain's left, turn around. Oh. Oh. Hello? I thought your voice and attitude seemed familiar. My mistake. I should have made sure you were dead earlier. The curse of immortality has struck you too, then, Hayden.
500 years on,
Haddon.
and you still refuse to address me as master. Don't forget Dainslif. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade. But I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade.
Your arrogance and malice cost you all of my respect long ago.
Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality means neither of us has a way to completely destroy the other.
Speak for yourself. I intend to kill you 100 times over. The screen vibrations. There's some fighting going on.
Have you finally had enough? You weren't joking then, huh?
It looks like he's shivering because of the jittering on that model.
Never, in all my worst nightmares, have I experienced anything close to the pain of 100 deaths. Surely, there's no point taking out all your hatred on me alone.
That was just for your actions in the Abyss Order. If I took into account what you did in Conria, you'd soon find out how much darker your nightmares can become.
All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired now? Why don't we sit down, perhaps? Chat a little.
What is this? Casual hour?
What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Well, I suppose you don't have many fond memories to look back on.
I never thought you'd side with the Abyss Order, Haddon. You could have easily blamed the princess for her betrayal.
Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them. But she was nowhere to be found. Yes, we knew that the great abyssal power within her had been divided up. Yet we still despaired at her choice to leave us. Still, I believe that everything she's doing now, including her regret over what happened, comes from a genuine place in her heart. And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Conrians, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to the gods.
I suppose you have changed a lot over the past 500 years. Otherwise, I'd have never expected you to forgive her. Had you been so generous during your time at the Knight Academy as my instructor in the Black Serpent blade work, I might not have come to loathe you so much.
Is that so?
All my good deeds were clearly in the spirit of the Academy's code of chivalry, yet I received corporal punishment for being restless and brash. And as much as it pains me to bring up his name, even my co-student, Sertologi, was prosecuted for following the spirit of knighthood. He even lost limbs over it. Isn't Sertologi Skirk's teacher? Also, that's insane. There's little point in discussing it now, of course, but all of this was your doing, wasn't it, Haddon? You wore a mask of benevolence as you viciously suppressed the next generation of knights, all to bolster your own position and reputation. What? Too cowardly to admit it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions, truly. But the fact is...
He didn't give a shit to begin with.
I honestly can't remember them anymore. Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I managed to maintain this physical form. But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality, they have long become eroded, fragmented beyond recognition. Even if mine was a past steeped in sin or in shame I once longed to hide, I would wish to remember it.
That's crazy. But then again, I guess they're disconnected from the ley lines, so...
Without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely.
Apparently you already have a little bit.
I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me everything. Tell me about the Conria we once called home.
No wonder your personality struck me as different. Memories are indeed a crucial part of a person's identity. So, the Conria we once called home. Dainsleif slowly closes his eyes. Countless memories of Conria flood into his mind. All the sights, memories, and feelings, everything etched into heart and mind are gradually brought. Simply recalling everything seems to take a long, long time.
You seem to remember much. Could you tell me more about it? About our golden age?
My dog is snoring. Like she is sawing logs down there. I'm not interested. I have neither the time nor the sympathy.
Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient, as long as the loom of fate heard what I could not.
The loom of fate? What have you done? Tell me!
I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology.
I figured.
Dainsleif.
You're a fucking dick.
You were right. I lied to you earlier. Your wits are too sharp to be fooled by me. The homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, even the ley line weaving is not yet complete.
It needs help.
Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Conria's ley lines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to retrieve almost all the memories of Conria from that age. The loom of fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of memories. And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Even though fragments are all that remain in most cases, the more we all share, the more that can be restored.
So, the loom of fate is running as we speak, and the so-called meditation your members have been performing. Its purpose was simply to supply the Loom of Fate with memories, wasn't it?
Indeed. We are people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future. Will weave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. Ah, what a glorious undertaking.
No. Bad. Stinky. This is a bad idea. This is terrible.
What a shame it had to take this long. After 500 years, most of our memories have faded, and a world woven from broken memories shall itself be broken.
So that's where I'm supposed to come in? You look for assistance from your mortal enemy who has sworn to hunt you down?
Precisely. For you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition.
That's how he's surviving.
Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours. But of all Conrians who remain, you are sure to remember the most. We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait.
How does that help? So, this was your true goal. To lure me here, guide me into a state of meditation, and access my memories? So be it. A few of my fading memories for your entire army? That strikes me as a fair trade. I appreciate your generosity. You're gambling everything you have on the Loom of Fate. This could be a costly mistake for you in the long run.
Perhaps. But that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the Loom of Fate has now finished weaving the ley lines. New Conria is complete!
Enough about your beloved leader. You said you would pay up any price for my memories, did you not? In that case, prepare to be slain another 100 times for your deception. I hope it was worth it. I don't like that laugh. Did not like it one bit. Okay. Let's go see Deirdith. I'm like out of stamina because I used to all being silly. Running. They really need to up the stamina cap, TBH, because
It's Deirdith! Great! She's still here!
if they're gonna keep adding statues, I need more stamina to keep up with the fucking terrain they're throwing at me. Even though they do give me new mechanics, there are still some shit you need to climb for. Deirdith? Deirdith, are you okay? Did something happen? Oh, it's where this screenshot came from. So I was seeing this all over the place when after it released, and I waited so long to do it. What is this? Could this be the Cataclysm? Is this where Deirdith is right now? So she really is.
We're not from the same world, are we?
No. I come from your future.
Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end.
No, but your homeland is.
In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for her, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place.
And she accepted that so fucking easy. That was wild.
Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your sister. Surely she must be desperate to find you too. So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met? That way when I do find her, I can convince her that you're also searching for her.
A memento. Yeah, her cryo key. I think it's a mistake. Wait.
Huh? What is it?
That was her. If this is her future, if this is her fate. Oh shit. Don't give me this option. Do I keep the current timeline going or do I fuck it up? Why would they do this? 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 I guess give it to her because even if she never finds my sister, at least I know I'll find it in the future. Did everything freeze? It did.
So that's what happened. Istaroth, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. There's no other way that this meeting could have taken place.
Lumine, you knew all of this?
I knew only the ending. I've always been curious about the events that led to it. When the cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the Princess of Conria, was preparing to do my part, to fight back with all my might. But then, this girl, Deirdith, she found me. The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you. I was stunned. And I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me. But then, she showed me the key to your hibernation chamber.
So, she actually did it.
We'd been separated ever since I awakened in Tevat. I searched the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere. And then, she brought me that news at the worst possible moment. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision. I desperately wanted to see you again. But Conria was in equally desperate need of my help. I knew that no matter what I chose, I'd regret my decision for the rest of my days. So I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I went to see you.
And then?
But when I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to the chamber was still secure on your person.
You're saying 3 keys exist simultaneously in that moment?
I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing, but there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. That's where we are right now. An intersection in our memories. This question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So my actions 500 years in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Istaroth?
Deirdre succeeded in bringing us together, but unfortunately, it is the version of us 500 years apart. She hoped that the Savior would rescue Conria, save the entire world, but instead, the news she brought led the Savior to make a completely opposite decision. How awful. Is that her fate? Is that how her story must end? Has Conria really been revived? Have you done what you set out to do?
Not yet. But I've taken a very important step. Now, the ley lines of Conria are complete. I'd always thought that Tevat's ley lines were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added, and existing ones cannot be replaced. But then, I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. It has intrigued me ever since. So I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately, for other reasons, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I could get was some room to carry out the weaving process.
Lord of the Night did say before that she can only reconstruct Natlan's ley lines. It's probably for the same reason.
Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permission and activated the Loom of Fate.
Okay.
Using an Intivat as the base, I was able to grow a realm based on the Conria of 500 years ago, superimposing it over present-day Natlan space-time.
Yeah, that's not good.
That superimposition is what allowed you and Deirdith to cross paths.
That's what I saw in my dream. She's not lying about that, at least. But what I don't understand is, why did the Lord of the Night agree to this?
After that, the new Conria was enriched with memories of the old, drawn from the Abyss Order's members in their meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials, and the superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. What I now hold in my hand is the Atlas of the New World. This is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within it the entire network of New Conria's ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Conria can rise again. One day, I will find a suitable host location for it.
Why? Why is surviving Conria so important to you? I don't understand. Is it really just because of guilt?
When I first arrived in Conria 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank. It was only after I had served as their princess for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you.
What? Your memories were erased?
But recovering old memories didn't simply erase the part of my life I spent in Conria. I still see it as my second home. That is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me. But even so, that only constitutes part of my motive. More importantly, if I wish to speak with the heavenly principles as an equal, I will need the might of an entire world behind me.
Oh, that's the mark of the heavenly principles, I think. I don't know why, but the way you're talking, it just doesn't sound like you at all. I mean, this whole thing, your plan, what does it have to do with us? All along, it's only ever been about us. Goodbye, Aether. her. We will begin anew at the end of your journey. She took it. Everything.
Our hero is back. Everyone's been waiting for you. The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt. Oh, and Mr. Dain's lifts, of course. What's wrong? You look upset.
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world. Paimon was looking all over for him, and then he suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot, but looking a lot more glum.
It's fine. I just need some time to take everything in. Oh, Granny. Does she have an energy drink?
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your sister? I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot.
Oh, well, at least she was not just napping.
You met your sister?
I did. We had a long talk.
And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything later, alright?
What your sister accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it.
Yeah, that's kind of puzzling. That caught me off guard too. I never would have expected that.
The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated. During the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument with the captain. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your sister's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now. You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
Maybe?
No idea.
Oh.
She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Huh.
Of course not.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war! Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands. So it's one less thing for us to worry about.
I'll worry about
Don't
it for you.
you agree, Traveler?
You got a point. I still feel like this is a mess, though.
Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast.
I'm sorry, but there's somewhere else I want to go first.
Huh?
Ian-san, leave him be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler?
I don't think it's even just that. She just, like, dropped a bombshell on us, and we don't even understand, like, how it's all about us. Excuse me, we weren't given enough context, and she's not gonna give it to us. Clearly, she fucked off. Now we're stuck being like, the fuck does that mean? I guess that hilly trail was her. Before you know it, you've fallen asleep, drowning in a myriad of thoughts. You faintly sense what it feels like, someone clasping your hand. But this time, it sends you into a deep sleep, where sweet dreams await. A space and time for you completed. So I don't think there's anything else I've done there. Nope. How much does that give me now? Ooh, look at that. We're at 9 now. Ooh. I'm still trying to get his weapon. I got a 5-star weapon in 30 pulls on the banner, but of course it was Yelan's again. So now I have Yelan's at, I was gonna say superimposition, but that's not what they use in Genshin. Refinement. At refinement 2. Instead of fucking Flynn's weapons. I don't know who you are. Leave me alone. I'm playing game. I'm being mad, okay? If you're here to steal my flowers for Flynn's, fuck you. I need those. Sorry, I didn't mean to be that aggressive. But I need those. Leave me alone. Alright, and I believe if we go in order of release, the next one is in Mondstadt. Alright. Because there was the thing with the weekly boss that I still haven't unlocked yet. Because I said, oh, we're going to stream Genshin from now on. Instead of playing it by myself. And then I said, that was silly. There's so much to this game. And I kind of always just want to, like, plow through it. Alright, let's...
Ad Astra.
Abyssos.
Thank you for
Oh, is that Mika?
Ad Astra.
Showing the local specialties? That would make sense. He's on the reconnaissance company. Or he's part of the reconnaissance company. As you can tell, this is my friendship level up team. Where I go and I collect the dailies. No. I kind of don't have any good ice supports, do I? Like, I have Layla, but I don't think she's really up to par. I have Kaya. I could use Kaya for absolutely no. Oh, what the fuck am I talking about? Rosaria.
I hear you've got a job for me.
Wait. Oh. Oh, sweet. Oh. Boy. You know what that means, guys. Give me Flynn's weapon. Fucking banner. Nope. Sucrose? She's not even a weapon. She's a person. Fucking game.
Welcome to Mondstadt.
Okay. Yeah. That's the point. That's why we're here.
Wow! The city is all decked out! Oh, it's beautiful! Festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
Sure, let's go.
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Hey, Catherine! Still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
Yep, I think so.
In general, yes. The people of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But
But
feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Take a look around, huh?
It's finally Windbloom. And here I am ruining everything.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Star Snatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down. Sorry, I'm just not in the mood. I should go.
Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This is weird.
Oh, you're leaving? I can walk you home.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do.
Huh?
The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What is it? Is there something wrong?
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn, I think we should stop seeing each other for now.
Huh? Wait, are you saying we can't be friends anymore? I thought we were best friends.
Quinn,
Did you see that? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best friendship stories is already over?
I can't believe it. Maybe they're just working out the kinks.
So, is this what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
This is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days. But that's not all.
What else is going on?
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Miles?
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
I know a knight should be stronger than this. But I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus. I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
You should see a doctor.
That's not good.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine.
Strange.
Yeah, I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better. Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see? Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is Windbloom after all. Anyway, I have patrol to finish. Until next time, you two.
I think that voice actor does other extras in
Huh.
in Natland.
Is it
'cause
something in
I
the
recognize
air,
that voice from
maybe?
something recently.
It appears Miss Donna is also out of sorts.
No fawning over D-Luke?
Oh, where can I find a truly fascinating man?
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on D-Luke, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought too. But she seems to have changed her mind.
Oh no.
Is that Captain Kaya? Huh. Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way
'Cause
before?
you're too busy fawning over his brother. God. No, wait, hold. I'm flattered, Miss Donna. Although I do wonder whether that was intended for outside ears.
Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And, have a happy Windbloom.
Hey, what? Where did that button fall off from? Oh, my last button fell off on my cardigan. I could fix it. I have it. I intend to, my dear. But first a question. If you don't mind, why all of a sudden a change of heart? I was under the impression Master Delik was the object of your affections.
Good question, Kaya.
Always straight to the point.
So, you knew about that? Well, Master Diluc came into the city not too long ago, but when I saw him, it was like the butterflies just weren't there anymore. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love. But then I saw you, and it wasn't that something was different about you. I can't really explain it. It was just a feeling.
I understand, and I'm flattered. I was able to bring back the butterflies, but I do need to see some business, so I'll take my leave. Yeah,
Here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
Paimon, you're so loud. Of course he knew you were there. Not at all. You're the exact two people I've been trying to find. So, Ceres, Paimon, how have you been? All good. How about yourself and the rest of the Knights of Favonius? The answer to that requires a private conversation. Catherine, do you mind?
Not at all. Have fun, you three.
So, you said you were looking for us.
Yes. Jean sent me to find you, and when she heard you were back in Mondstadt. But let's discuss the finer details back at the headquarters. Paralogism. Did I ever mention that I met Josie in person and got a signature from him at a convention this summer? He's very sweet. I gave him a painting. He loved it. I was so flustered. I get easily embarrassed. I did it because I'm like, God. I did it for a lot of the voice actors, like all the voice actors I knew was gonna be there. I tried to do it for, and I just kind of ran out of time, so I didn't get to everybody. But I did get to Josie and a couple others, and I hope that they appreciate my artwork because I worked really hard on it, and I wanted them to know that I appreciate their work by giving them a gift. Because I'm a funny little guy and I like to give people gifts.
Ah, Kaya, you found them.
Yep, I managed to track them down.
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Whoa, headquarters are packed. What's going on?
There's 3 people in the building, Paimon. What are you talking about?
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order?
Well, I guess with us, it's 6, but still. Allow me. You have Note, Captain of the 2nd Company, Skyron, Captain of the 3rd Company, Eula, Captain of the 4th Company, and me, of course, Captain of the 9th Company.
Oh, you're all captains?
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
All right. Ceres, Paimon, thank you for coming. Is everything alright? There are tons of people outside. Yes, that would be the captains. You know a few of them already, but I'm sure there are some new faces. There have been a number of incidents in Mondstadt. In order to wrap up the case, I gather all the captains of the Knights of Favonius together to hold a trial.
A trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine.
They still have to have a justice system. The Traveler fucking nodded at that. Don't fucking nod at that. I can understand the confusion. You've never participated in one of our trials before. In truth, we haven't had to conduct one in quite some time. The Knights of Favonius oversee most matters of law and order in Mondstadt. Of course, in the interest of fairness, major cases are tried jointly with the Church. Under the guidance of Barbados, the Knights uphold chivalric justice in the spirit of our order, and the Church carries blessings and goodwill wherever the wind can reach. In today's case requires a joint trial by both parties.
Which means it's a serious one. So, do you need our help?
Hold on. The group of people we saw in the corridor just now, there was someone missing. Where's Albedo? Oh, that's right. This is the Albedo thing.
Right! He's the captain of the investigation team. But we didn't see him out there.
A keen observation, traveler. That happens to exactly be why I called you here. In the upcoming trial against Captain Albedo, we'll do our utmost to understand the facts in this case and deliver a fair and impartial verdict.
Albedo is the one on trial? What did he do?
Does this have to do with the false Beto? I don't know what the fandom's calling it. Jean, it's time. Understood. Saris, Paimon, come with me. Excuse me. Oh my god. Burp. I'm gassy. Oh, Sucrose. Wait, do you look? He's like, ah, yes. Some criminal justice system. I am the Dark Knight hero. Please sit wherever you like. I only ask that you remain calm no matter what you hear. I need to head over there. Don't worry. The trial will be fair. Now that everyone is gathered, let us begin. With Grandmaster Varka away from Mondstadt for the time being, I, Jean Gunhinder, will oversee today's proceedings. Mr. Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, will be serving as assessor. As representative of our respective organizations, we will ensure a just verdict in this case.
Oh, that's a new face! Deacon of the Church. Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
Paimon, you are loud as fuck. Yes. The defendant in today's case is the captain of the investigation team, Albedo. Albedo? What did you do? Certain aspects of the case are classified, and it remains uncertain whether the alleged victims are citizens of Mondstadt. As such, this trial is not open to the public. The identity of the victims are still unknown? Strange. If guilt is established in this case, and all facts will be made public after the final verdict is delivered. Now, the captain of the logistics company, Miss Hertha, will present the charges to the court. The court appoints Mr. Kaya to speak on Mr. Albedo's behalf. Are both parties ready to proceed? Yes.
Ready to proceed.
Miss Hertha, the floor is yours.
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the Church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
I like how and this is just like, I think this is also true in the real world. How even though it's like, I understand respect for the dead, unlawful disposal of human remains always sounds really strange, really foreign. I don't know why.
Murder?
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
Where's the proof? I want to see the body.
No. There's no way!
Why is Paimon always so loud?
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Ah, that's why she's acting funky. I, for some reason, didn't register that was her. Beatrice. So is that what she was trying to tell Quinn earlier?
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind. I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body. Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground. Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
I also recognize her voice from somewhere. I now turn to the defendant. Describe your whereabouts that night. I was working in my office on the second floor of the Knights of Favonia's headquarters. That's right. The next day, the defendant submitted his latest environmental report on the Dragonspine region. Considering the length of the text, it must have taken a considerable amount of time to finish.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
Yeah, kind of being by yourself is always unfortunate. No.
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
She's right.
This isn't looking good.
His idle animation is him eating popcorn and looking at whatever's going on. He's such a little shit. I love him. He's so great. I don't even know shit about him. I just realized he has pointed ears. Okay, anyway. If the crime did occur, just as you described, then what about the body? You mentioned the joint investigation. Well, was the body recovered?
Not yet.
In other words, you dug up the location Miss Beatrice described and found nothing. You don't find that suspicious?
I know what I saw. I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
I like how they panned on both Diluc and Sucrose. Like, they're still here. They're still here. Don't worry, they're still here. They're still watching.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene. The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
I think so. I think it might be false Beto because he's a flower. And yet, no victim's been identified, correct?
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
The truth is probably much stranger than what you guys are thinking. Does defendant wish to say anything in response? You may believe otherwise, Miss Hertha, but I did not kill a single person. As a knight and the captain of the investigation team, I have a duty to protect Mondstadt and its people. You accuse me of murder, but there's no body or motive.
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences.
Also, fun fact, motive actually doesn't mean shit in the court of law in at least the United States. I took a very, very basic law class. And now I feel like I'm the smartest person in the world. I am so knowledgeable. My brain is massive. Anyway, I have a lot of approximate knowledge of many things. Many very silly things. And some serious stuff.
Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
Yeah, because even if he didn't kill somebody, he disposed of something illegally, I guess.
Second charge?
Or, please proceed.
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery. I now call the second witness to the stand.
Oh, it's the knight. Miles.
Wait,
right?
that's...
Diluc Ragenvinder? Oh, Diluc? Please tell the court what you saw. He's a witness? At around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose of a body off beneath a cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate his surroundings. From what I could tell, it looked like the body of an adult male, tall and thin, but I couldn't make out the age. He buried the body underneath the cliff and smoothed out the ground to remove any traces.
We now have accounts from 2 separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
Most people say operandi, but alright. Interesting. I would only inquire as to what Mr. D-Luke was doing in the area so early in the morning. Not the most opportune time for a stroll. Is there such a thing? Dawn Winery is my home. It's not unusual for me to take walks in the area. I just happen to be in the right place at the right time. That's all. Look at the girls fighting again. The girls are fighting again. The girls are fighting again. Look at them. Look at them fighting. You know, this is what happens when you and your brother are at odds with each other and all you do is bicker. Because this is what happens. Sorry, I'm responding to somebody before I forget. Master D-Luke is a well-respected figure in Mondstadt. I see no reason for him to frame Mr. Albedo. Yet, the question remains, where are the bodies?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
Was it actually a body, though? And this is... well, it looks like teeth on a femur of a human. Now, it does beg the question, if the burial was fresh, why is this all that remains of the body? But I suppose Mr. Albedo is the only one who could answer that. Careful now, Master D-Luke. I do believe I hear a presumption of guilt in there somewhere.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here. Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
So that's your angle. Alchemy. No logical assessment, but we have a witness of our own. The afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. Albedo had a lengthy intellectual exchange with his student, Sucrose. The two were in the library until the next morning. Why did the discussion last so long? Miss Sucrose was presenting the results of her research. She noticed some flaws in the data and insisted on reviewing her calculations until the next morning, with Mr. Albedo present. That's right. We were in the library together.
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
My throat's getting dry again. Yes, and I know Mr. Albedo would never kill someone. He could never be that cruel.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep.
You don't understand. She's a scientist. She probably lives on caffeine and no sleep. Oh,
I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
It's assuming you have a crime. I'll take it from here. During our meeting, Sucrose did fall asleep not long after midnight. It's alright, Sucrose. You don't have to lie for me. This is a sacred place of judgment. The truth is paramount. Mr. Albedo. I see. Then, I'm afraid your alibi cannot be substantiated. Do you understand? Yes, I know. Claiming innocence without proof isn't enough. But the prosecution's argument has its own holes. There's been no mention of motive or what exact method could reduce a human body to those remains.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
Correspondence? Oh no. The envelope does look like it belongs to Mr. Albedo.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth. The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
Putrefaction and refinement?
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
I trust the investigators have confirmed this to be the defendant's handwriting, and the letter makes more than a passing mention of putrefaction and refinement.
Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
No, it can't be true.
I can't believe it.
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence.
Do we still lack said evidence, Dahlia?
But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
Huh. Then we are in agreement. The evidence is conclusive. On the charges of murder and unlawful disposal of a human remains, the court finds the defendant guilty. The people in attendance appear shocked. No one can believe a kind, well-mannered person like Albedo could commit such a crime. Jean stipulates that those unsatisfied with the verdict will have time to submit objections or appeal, but most appear hopeless in this moment. As you watch Albedo being taken back to headquarters, you get a strange feeling that something hidden is about to come to light. It all comes back to the letter. A secret that you and Albedo know too well, but people of Mondstadt have yet to discover.
Why would Albedo do something like that? Oh, this has to be a nightmare.
No. Albedo told me his secret once. That he was a synthetic human created through alchemy. Could that have something to do with this case? What? Following Rheindar's footsteps just because he's an alchemical creation? That would only make him more suspicious. Well, this took a turn for the worse.
Rosaria! Oh, when did you get here?
She was here the whole time! I've been here the whole time. I happen to have a message to pass along. For us? Yes, you're needed at Star Snatch Cliff. He's waiting for you there.
Who is he?
Dahlia, probably. You'll know when you get there. Go on now. Time is like the wind, it waits for no one. Wait. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember this. Oh my god, okay. I'm gonna pause for a minute, because I have to pee so bad again. All of a sudden, I have been drinking a lot of fluids today. So my throat's been irritated. Yeah. But let me go pee real quick. Also, why are you blushing? What is going on here? Alright, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I also made myself some tea because this is not helping my throat in any capacity. Let's put this back on. Let's put this bad boy back on so I'm nice and warm because it's cold. It's finally cold. It's finally fall weather, guys. I'm so happy. Okay. We're back. I also took the dog out to pee because she was like, damn, get your ass up and take me out to fucking pee. But, you know, with her cute little dog face, so I couldn't be mad at her. I probably should have used the other one because then I could have just walked up the incline, but, you know, we like to do things difficult around here, I guess. I guess I could technically also use Aura Round's ability to throw myself into the air and then start climbing. All things considered. Man, I haven't picked one of those shits up in forever. I have not been in Mondstadt very much because I did not want to trigger this quest line until I was ready to stream. Hold on. Gotta get that stammy back up. Okay, I don't. What is with the frequency of that? Because like, that's pretty frequent. Oh, Venti.
Ah, traveler, Paimon. I could hear your arrival upon the wind. Were you looking for me?
I thought it was Dahlia.
Venti, did you send us that message?
No, I did.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is,
Dahlia.
Oh,
Like
what
the
is his
flower.
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius and Herald of the Animo Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right?
So you called us here so we can meet with Venti?
That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your mind, so I thought we should have a chat.
You're not getting anything from me. I ain't no snitch.
After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
Wait, Dahlia's in on it too?
Wait then, you know about...
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
Okay, I guess so.
Don't worry, Dahlia and I are close. He knows everything.
Bro, what?
Besides, a god needs someone to communicate their will in a formal setting, and no one does that better than Dahlia.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
If you know me and his true identity, then yeah, we do.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
Well, I knew from the moment Rhine-Daughter and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt. When those two are in town, no one can afford to slack off. The Kryda Prince, a perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true identity is a potential weakness.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story, and people are inclined to agree.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
Which means we need to find a way to help your friend.
Yeah, he's kind of in trouble. What do you know about the situation, Venti?
Me? Well, I know that Albedo is a synthetic being, and that a lot of strange things have been happening in Mondstadt, even though Windbloom should be about drinking and having fun.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
You share your observations with Venti and Dahlia.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard?
Oh, just making a comment. There are always unavoidable trials in life. At least, that's what Barbados would say. A certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In such cases, even the Seven know better than to tamper with fate. If only there was a brave soul willing to aid their friend in his time of need. Should he meet a terrible fate, all of Mondstadt could be worse for it.
Me.
If you wanted our help, you could have just asked, you know.
Well, even if Albedo wasn't at the center of this case, protecting Mondstadt is part of being an honorary knight, right?
Yeah.
You'll still have help, of course, which is why I prepared a little surprise. Behold!
Ooh! Paimon remembers that Jumpy Dumpty!
Don't worry, I removed the fuse, so it's not going to explode. Say hello to the Dodo communication device.
So, this thing belongs to you now?
We're old pals. Don't think she'd care if I borrowed it for a few days. Anyway, this invention, with a little help from a trick of mine, will allow us to keep in touch. Just take it out and we can chat.
We'll do our best to uncover the truth.
That's all I ask. No matter what comes, you have the wind on your side.
Man, I went outside and my nose is just bleh.
I suppose we're old pals too at this point.
Indeed. Your companionship is like a breeze that lingers in the air, warm and familiar.
In all this time, I've never witnessed Lord Barbados approach anything in a serious manner. Perhaps this time, I'm in for something special.
I'm interested in what Dahlia's story
Barbados?
is.
Serious? Oh, you give him too much credit.
Hardly. It's not blind faith, you know. I've always had unwavering belief in the animal archon.
Is that so? Oh, I wonder what Barbados thinks about that. You should pray to him and find out.
Good idea. I'll tell him I still haven't deciphered his drunken musings from our 3 trips to the tavern last month. His wisdom is sure to reveal itself in time.
Oh, you know what? Forget about Barbados, Dahlia. Treat me to a drink instead. You wouldn't refuse me, would you?
A dear friend like you? Never.
They're funny. I like this. Warm tea. It's apple. Spiced apple tea. It's seasonal. I couldn't find any lemon tea that was not expired because I have not apparently have not cleaned out my tea hoard in, I would say collection, but there's so much of it in quite some time because it expired in 2023. Oh my god. I know you all must be shocked, but the evidence is solid. Albedo's situation is not looking good.
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that. Using living people as alchemical test subjects? It's like something out of a novel.
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
This version of events is hard for me to accept. As hard for me to accept as anyone, but Varka once said Albedo is very different from the rest of us. Perhaps there are things we still need to learn about him. Let's see what Albedo has to say for himself first. Would you mind giving me a moment, everyone? A private matter requires my attention.
Hey, Jean!
Oh, Saris, Paimon. Perfect timing. Kaya has a favor to ask. Okay. Alright. You know Kaya. He'll do it for Jean. Jean's is one of his besties. He'll do it. Like Jean said, after the verdict, we have time to submit an appeal, and I will do my utmost to convince Albedo to accept. He's been acting strange, and I can't read him for the life of me. But I need you two to start investigating the case. Investigate the case? Yes, it's also time for you to get involved. Do you want us to join the joint investigation? Are you sure? We're just adventurers after all. No, we'd like to you to launch your investigation of your own. And continue working on his defense in the meantime. If you find anything that might help the case, just let me know. I know it's against the spirit of the season to task you with this, but Albedo is a trusted member of our ranks. We owe him the benefit of the doubt. Understood. I know you'll get to the bottom of this, Saris. You never failed us in our time of need.
But what if the accusations turn out to be true?
Then you'll have done Mondstadt a great service all the same. I'm expecting a retrial. Until then, you're welcome to have a look around Albedo's office on the second floor. I'm counting on you. We finally get to see the second floor of this building? Oh my god, after 5 years? Thank you for agreeing to investigate. We're counting on you. Oh my god, after 5 years I can finally go upstairs? Oh my god, I can finally go upstairs? Oh, I can go upstairs. Guys, I can go upstairs. Guys, I can go upstairs. Guys, wait, there's a third floor? I can't go up to the third floor, but you know what I can do? The second floor. It's been so long. I've been waiting for this day for 5 years. Oh my god. It's lackluster, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know why it doesn't matter? I got to go upstairs.
Wait, Captain Kaya! Surely I can't just...
These two are here on Jean's orders. She asked them to investigate Albedo's office.
Oh, in that case, head on in.
Got it.
So this is Albedo's office.
Oh,
pretty much exactly how Paimon pictured it.
That's so, Paimon? Alright, I have some work of my own. Also, I'll leave you to it. Good luck, you two.
Right back at ya.
Yeah, it's steeped for too long. I can taste it. I'm a funny little tea enjoyer. So I can tell. Okay.
Alright, let's see what we can find.
Okay, what's in the book? There's a stack of books on the desk, mostly relating to alchemy, environmental science, and life science. Some of the pages have been marked with alchemical symbols, and others have an S shape or triangular symbols drawn on them. Any potential meaning is unclear.
Wow, these books are so fancy! Albedo must have gone to great lengths to get them.
Well, yeah, it helps him with his work. It's because his mug is almost too big for my coaster. It's too wide. Nice and sweet honey. No! Honey is my preferred sweetener. We're talking about tea. It does work well in coffee, too. It just takes more. Because coffee always, you know. As you're moving the book, the desk looks almost completely empty. Your hand slips while moving the book, causing the hardcover book to strike the desk and resulting in a noise that is a bit unusual. It's subtle, but as an experienced adventurer, the sound is too hollow, almost like there's a compartment within the desk.
Wait, it looks like there's a hidden compartment under the desk.
There does appear to be a compartment added to one side of the desk. It was very well hidden. The lock mechanism is complex and seems to involve an element of power in some way. Perhaps you could try using the power of Geo. Which would be easy for us. I'm the Traveler, the master of all the 7 elements. And when they all come together, I can defeat the Fire Nation. Here's my Avatar: The Last Airbender reference for you. The hidden compartment opens. Inside lies a piece of paper with more information. Festering is also a manifestation of rot. When festering forces and a sufficient amount of life energy collide, the two will repel each other, triggering a powerful side effect. When I tested this in an alchemical experiments, the result of refinement were startling. Breaking through the shackles of life. The simulation of the redacted project. I must take advantage of his
The name of the project is blotted out in ink. What could it be?
Durin? A note mentioned festering forces, which suggests a dragon spine could be involved somehow. If this has something to do with creating synthetic life, would Albedo go so far for one of his experiments? No, that can't be. Amid the notes is a map with a few markings on it. 2 of the marked locations correspond with the crime scenes, and the 3rd appears to be on Dragon Spine. Okay. It's a hard pill to swallow, but the results of the joint investigation are correct. There could be a body hidden at the last location, or at the very least, what remains of one.
Huh. What does this mean? Oh, do you think something might also be buried at the last location? Alright, that seems to be it for this place. We should go tell Jean what we found.
I didn't get a look at the rest of the desk. I found the clue too early. Dodoko. Oh, I see.
Oh, Vent is calling. Let's answer.
How's the investigation going? Find anything?
Oh, we found stuff, all right. Stuff that only makes Albedo look even more suspicious.
I see. So, Albedo's researching something that doesn't help his case, huh?
You share what you learned with Venti.
Not promising. We should be grateful Albedo's true identity remains hidden. If it gets out that he's one of Rhindaughter's creations, there'd be no separating him from her past. As we both know, Rhindaughter's approach to alchemy and ethics was pure madness, and the evidence you just found, let's just say it could convince even those closest to him of his guilt. Perhaps even you.
I don't think the handwriting was faked, and the note sounded like him.
Then it comes down to trust. Do you trust Albedo?
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's our friend. We should keep the faith.
Also, I don't...
And if he really is the culprit, he must have had a reason, right?
I think he found those remains and was experimenting on them because they didn't belong to anybody.
He's just not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, that must be it.
Not that that's right, but...
Either way, a fair investigation means coming to a conclusion presented by the facts.
Sounds more like him that way. Does that mean even Venti no longer believes in him? I think Venti's
remaining
scratching
objective
his head.
has its own value. Remember, none of this is your fault. Just report back with an honest assessment of the facts.
Yeah. Well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned.
Alright.
Wait, that's Miles. What's he doing here?
Oh, sorry. I heard voices and wasn't sure if I should check who was inside.
I'll trust him.
We're here on Jean's orders.
Ah, I see. I'll, leave you to it then.
I don't trust it.
Hold on. You didn't hear what we were saying, did you?
Oh, not really. Nothing that made sense anyway.
Well, do us a favor and just forget anything you might have heard, okay?
Oh, sure. You got it.
I think he's spying for...
That map we found in the hidden compartment
What's
seems
her face?
important. We should check out the marked
Hertha?
locations.
Whoever the prosecutor is. I think that he's snooping. Think he's stupid. Yeah, there's nothing really else here. I like his office though, it's cute. Oh, thanks Auraron. I didn't need to see the ceiling though. Also, the fuck, dude, why did you just let him stand there? Fucking Knights of Favonius. This is why D-Luke hates you. That's why D-Luke thinks that you're a waste of goddamn time. And right now, I'm kind of inclined to agree with him. Okay. Waste of goddamn time and money, these guys.
There are things buried beneath the snow. Careful now. Let's not wake them up.
Sorry, I saw another message I need to respond to. Oh, wait. Okay.
Time to say hello.
Bow your head.
I love the music of Dragon's Spine. Okay. Ow! I forgot that. I forgot that. Forgot that happened. Ugh. Rude.
You can't run!
Not too far now.
Fucking accursed mountain. I hate this so much.
Punishment!
Oops. I know this team works best, but like, brother.
Let's go.
Oh, brother. I need some fire. Oh god, I set myself on fire. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to warm up. Okay, I'm not finding anything quest related. Oh god, there's a Fatui over there. Okay, what am I missing here? Wait. So like here? Unless it's above. It could be above. Oh my god. Yep, it's above me. You really have to make me go up this fucking cursed ass mountain again? I love Dragonspine. I hate this concept of the freezing. Does it add challenge and interest? Like interesting mechanics? Yeah, sure. Do I like the interesting mechanics? No, it's annoying. I think I complained about this in a survey once. I never want to, I never want to be here. I never want to investigate Even though I think I've gotten everything on Dragonspine that I needed to. Like to get all the... Oh no! That was stupid of me. But I never wanna explore it anymore. Because it sucks ass. I don't like being here. Okay, this is quest area reached. It should be like right here, right?
We should be getting close.
Although everything is covered in snow, as a seasoned adventurer, you notice the spot on the ground looks quite different from its surroundings. You remove the snow and find a sizable hole underneath, large enough to fit a human body. But the hole is completely empty and surrounded by markings that make it look like something was dug up. Did an animal do this? Or some monster?
Weird. There's a hole, but no body. The prosecution's argument is that Albedo used alchemy to destroy the bodies. But this location is different from the other two. Why not fill the hole? Or smooth out the ground like the other places?
If one person did all this, why not remove the traces like the others? And if Albedo isn't the one responsible, why was this location marked in his notes? You return to a nice Favonius, doubt swirling in your mind. I really do think he's either found these remains or he's looking for the remains of Durin. You're back. Did you find anything? Sort of.
Yeah, but none of it helps Albedo's case.
You tell Jean about your findings from Albedo's office. I see. A complicated result, but your efforts are appreciated. Did Albedo submit an appeal? Yes, he asked for a retrial. There are still questions surrounding the identities of the victims and the disappearances of the bodies. The minimal remains that were uncovered have been sent for forensic analysis, which should provide some answers. It's just...
What's wrong?
If the victims turn out to be Mondstadt citizens, the situation becomes all the more serious. The second trial would likely have to be open to the public. I doubt that public sentiment will be in Albedo's favor.
Yeah, not when the charges are so serious.
The second trial will take place in 2 days. I hope you consider attending this one as well.
Of course, we'll be there. In the meantime, we should all just stay positive.
Well said. When the time comes, I'll carry out my duties to the best of my ability. Miles. He's spying. He's spying. He's spying. Ugh. Come on. Somebody catch this guy. He can't be that fast. He can't be that. Also, even if he is fast, you can hear him clanking away in all that armor. You should be able to find him easy.
We should meet up with Jean. It's about time for the second trial.
Ah, you two. Let me know if you're ready, and we'll head out. Ready. Alright, follow me. Ladies and gentlemen, we now convene for the second trial against Mr. Albedo. I, Jean Gunhinder, will once again oversee the proceedings. Representatives on both sides remain unchanged, and Mr. Dahlia will continue to serve as assessor. Ms. Hertha represents the prosecution, and Mr. Kaya speaks on behalf of the defense. The defendant in this case is Mr. Albedo, captain of investigation team. With that, I now bring the trial to order. Ms. Hertha, have the investigations made any new discoveries?
Yes. We sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office, and were able to conclude that these are, in fact, human remains.
Okay. How old are they?
In addition, The investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some time. Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, one of the missing individuals matches that profile to a T. The medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court.
Hanselman, male, 46 years old. Marital status, single. Occupation, hunter. Consistent with the conclusion in the last trial, his disappearance went unreported, likely due to his lack of relatives. In addition, medical records show that he sustained a mechanism-related injury to his leg 3 years ago. The damage to the femur bone Mr. DeLuke found is consistent with such an injury. Therefore, we can conclude that one of the victims in this case is Hanselman. A specialized technique was likely used to accelerate the rate of decomposition.
Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be alchemical in nature?
She's leading, objection, she's leading the witness, objection, objection, I'm objecting. Alchemical or magical, both are possible.
Thank you for your testimony.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed. But what about the defendant's motive?
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. Who better than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed? In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his own gain. A truly vile act. In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna, if you would.
Donna? Another one, huh?
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But the night Master DeLuke saw Mr. Albedo, I was there too. I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine. I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so around dawn, I decided to go for a walk. And that's when I saw Master DeLuke. I thought it might be nice to, chat. So I headed in his direction and then I saw it. Someone at the bottom of the cliff was getting rid of a body. I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear. And I started to wish I never had a crush on Master DeLuke in the first place. If I hadn't wanted to talk to him, I would never have been in that situation. Well, I didn't want to come forward because I was scared. But Miss Hertha convinced me it was the right thing to do. I'm sorry it took me so long.
I see. Just stepping forward was brave enough, Miss Donna. The court thanks you for your courage and commitment to justice.
Yes. Thank you.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies.
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in Mondstadt. He has the skill, no question.
A special investigator has also uncovered some relevant evidence on that subject. I will now present it to the court.
Wait, does she mean...
The evidence was found in Albedo's office. Following are pieces of evidence uncovered in Mr. Albedo's office, the most important of which is this map. This map was found with the defendant's notes. The markings correspond with the descriptions in the letter and the locations of the crime scenes. Does this map belong to you? Yes. Were you the one who marked these locations? Yes. Do realize that's basically an admission of guilt, don't you? The evidence against you is nearly insurmountable. No. Since you uncovered that compartment, I might as well expound on the matter.
We have witnesses and physical evidence. What could you possibly say in your defense?
What I always have. I neither killed a single person. I never killed a single person.
You have some nerve. Saying that when the evidence is stacked against you?
Miss Hertha, you've presented a meticulous and convincing case. I'll give you that. But I will not admit to something I didn't do.
So, what? You're just going to bombard the court with excuses?
That's a rather dismissive way to refer to an innocent man speaking in his own defense. Besides, I'm not making excuses. I'm exercising patience.
That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo.
Perhaps not, but patience comes with its own reward. It's easier for things to remain buried in snow until someone comes along and brushes it away. Albedo seems serious, but unfazed. Does that mean he really didn't do anything untoward? Yes, I don't understand. You mentioned brushing off the snow. Is that supposed to be a hint? If it was a hint, then it must have something to do with Dragonspine. Which reminds me, one of the locations marked on the map we found was in Dragonspine, wasn't it? Saris, you were the one who uncovered the notes, right? Then I'm assuming you visited a third location marked on the map as well. Yes? Can you tell us what you found? You nod your head and give an honest account of the scene you found in Dragonspine. Whatever was kept in the hole was gone, and the surrounding area bore markings of an unknown creature, with everything covered in snow. No one knew there was something to discover in the first place.
Then, there must also have been a body.
I need to think about this. What clues am I missing? First mark locations near Mondstadt. Beatrice saw Albedo using alchemy to dig a hole and bury the body there. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes nearby. Taken together, its evidence seems to suggest that Albedo killed somebody and concealed the body. The second mark location is between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery, where Diluc saw Albedo bury a body of adult male. Diluc described nearly the same events as Beatrice. There's no reason for them to collude against Albedo, so their testimony should be trustworthy. Diluc found some teeth and a femur bone at the scene, and Donna confirmed his version of events because she was also there that night. The two should have no reason to set Albedo up. Despite her crush, Donna wouldn't lie about something like that just to get Diluc's attention. Not to mention, Donna has been acting strange since before the trial. I think it's a setup. I think they're trying to pin this on Albedo. According to the forensic results, the teeth and femur bone belonged to a Mondstadt citizen. That's not even what they said. Okay, it's consistent with, which means it looks like it belongs to this person. But they don't have the technology to prove it. You're too far behind. I call falsehoods, lies. Albedo didn't do it, Your Honor. And the witness account suggests Albedo was the last person to come into contact with this body. Did Albedo really use alchemy to reduce a body to a few bones? And does that mean he's the killer? Oh my god. The third marked location is Dragonspine. We only knew about it because we found the map hidden in the hidden compartment. During our investigation, Paimon and I discovered a hole beneath the snow, big enough to hide a human body. There was also claw marks around the outside. But there was no body or any remains whatsoever. This? No? The difference is, yeah, that's why. That's the other thing. Albedo marked these locations on a map and found a hidden compartment. We found the hidden compartment. There are some similarities and differences between them. Based on what we know, all three locations were likely to hide bodies. The holes dug in each area certainly seem big enough. But unlike the first two locations, there are claw marks around the hole in the third, and no witnesses saw anything happen there. Dragonspine is home to all manners of monsters and wild animals. Could some kind of creature dug out the body? But why wasn't that the case at the other locations? The marks didn't look fresh, which means the hole at the third location has been there longer than the other two. Is Albedo covering for Durin? Like, did he... Or, the false Beto? But if the hole in the third location wasn't made around the same time, does that mean its connection is connected to a separate incident? So most people who know Albedo is an alchemist and the captain of an investigation team. But in truth, he's a Credon Prince. A synthetic human created by one of the five sinners, Gold, Ryan daughter. Albedo is steadfast, intelligent, and treats everyone with kindness and respect. I think most people would agree with that assessment. He's also a calculated thinker. It's fair to say, if he did commit a crime, it would likely be well concealed. Up until now, Albedo never displayed any ill will towards humanity, and he also still seems like his normal self. As his friend, I shouldn't reveal the truth about his identity. That would only make things worse for him. Dragonspine is a frigid climate and is covered in snow all year round. Even so, it's home to various monsters and creatures that can withstand the cold. Deep within the mountain lies the remains of an even more mysterious creature, Durin. Although the dragon has been dead for a long time, he still possesses a particular life energy. Now that I think about it, a lot of strange things have happened on Dragonspine. Encounters of Dragonspine. I almost forgot. How could you forget that? That was life-changing for some people. Me included. I almost forgot. Paimon and I once encountered someone on Dragonspire who looked exactly like Albedo. And they weren't the only ones. We weren't the only ones. Wait a second. Someone who looks exactly like him? Oh my god. Okay, I hit the wrong button. I'm guessing Albedo has a plan, so I should help him out. What does he want me to do? Announce a break in a case? No, I should play it safe. Since I made an honest assessment about the facts, I should be honest about my doubts too. It's only fair. Besides, I think I understand what Albedo's trying to tell me just now. I'd like to address the court, if I may. I was the one who investigated the office, and I believe the results raise a few questions. Regarding the two cases addressed in the previous trial, it was established that, after disposing of the bodies, the defendant used alchemy to restore the ground to its original state. But that wasn't the case in the third location. The hole was still there, with dirt scattered around the perimeter. It looked more like something had been dug up. If this was all done by one person, why wasn't the third seed given the same treatment as the others? Why weren't the traces removed? In addition, the markings around the third location weren't fresh, which suggests that Dragonspine incident happened at a different time. For those reasons, I believe there's still reasonable doubt in this case, and I hope the verdict reflects that. Thank you. Astute as ever, Saris.
Questions there may be, but allow me to point out, there is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the third location, and the map was found in his notes. That fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect. Unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans to deny that the map belongs to him.
Allow me to respond to Saris's point. If all I cared about was proving my innocence, I would indeed do as you described, Miss Hertha, and deny any connection to that map. But that is not what I intend to do. The map does belong to me, and I did hide things at those three locations.
What?
There were indeed bodies at each location, and I did kill and bury someone on Dragonspine.
Ha! So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crimes.
You're mistaken, Miss Hertha. The story doesn't end there. Some time ago, I encountered an uninvited guest on Dragonspine. Someone who wanted to take advantage of the deserted nature of the region and eliminate me in secret. His desire to kill me led to an altercation where I killed him instead, and buried the body on the mountain, the third location marked on the map.
Actually, the traveler Amber Bennett and I were with Albedo that day. The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the area. If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people, their blood is on your hands.
No, you're wrong.
You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear? You've clearly lost your mind.
If you let me finish, Miss Hertha, I could get to the important part. The man who attacked me on Dragonspine was my height, with blonde hair and blue eyes, dressed in clothes nearly identical to mine. So, someone who happens to look exactly like you? Exactly like him? So I was right. It does come back to what happened back then.
It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same?
What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore.
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone on Dragonspine.
In self-defense. Yes, I killed someone that day. Someone who looked nearly identical to me. But I never said that this someone was a person. I see. Then it appears I need to withdraw my testimony.
What?
Everyone! I brought her!
Wait, you...
The person who just came in, isn't that Hertha?
What's going on?
Who are you? Why do you wear my face? Hello to you, too.
As you can see, this is Hertha, the logistics captain of the Knights of Avonius.
I see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to set me up. You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you. All I want is justice for the people of Mondstadt.
Well, you're the one who found all these witnesses suspiciously. Order in the court. I've been stationed on Dragonspine for all these years because it is where the subject of my research lies, the dragon, Durin. Several hundred years ago, the Dragon of the East, Dvalin, defeated Durin in a battle and and with help from Barbados, sealed his remnants on Dragonspine. Remains. Sorry, I hit my easel. Durin was created through alchemy, one of the finest specimens of artificial life. As such, death was not a true end for him. His heart still beats and grows more revitalized by the day. My imposter on Dragonspine was a failed specimen abandoned in Durin's stomach, an unsuccessful iteration of the Homunculus project.
Homunculus?
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there. Some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine. So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle. You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome. Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me, don't you?
Let's see if you look identical, but judging based on demeanor, the new arrival actually seems more like the Hertha I know.
That means nothing! By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the Albedo in this room of being an imposter. How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real Albedo long ago. Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body. The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is.
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
I'd like to hear Miles' answer first.
Huh?
It's not really Miles, is it?
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. Disoriented? Confused? You were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed.
No, my head. It hurts.
The scar is right here.
Why the nerves? I can't imagine this comes as a surprise. Unless your informant in the Knights of Favonius failed to mention the scar on Herta's left arm.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm.
No need to panic. You just add it now. You can just add it now. You excel at changing your appearance, don't you? Or, I should say, all spawn of Durin's life force have that ability. A powerful life force, an appearance you can change at will. Yet here you stand, formless one, paralyzed to act, because you're worried using that power could affect your accomplices. Accomplices? Then Miles must be one of them. There are others too. Most of them being under the influence of Durin's life force have gathered here, and yet their presence is what impedes her from taking action. Once you attempt to transform, all who surround you will be affected by your power. You can't control it, because in this network of living beings you serve as its core.
Show us your arm. Ugh! Have it your way!
Whoa!
Come on, let's go!
Oh, that's cute.
Hey! They're shielding the imposter!
She's trying to get away. Stop her. Don't let anyone stand in your way.
There are others trying to get in. Must be more people under her control.
What the fuck? Time to get moving, everyone.
Whoa! She just leaped across the room!
What?
After her!
It's time. All units move out. Third company, keep on the imposter's tail. I finally have a chance to talk, but before I explain the events of the past few days, I'd like to make a few things clear. First, I never killed any of my fellow citizens, and I never used human remains as part of an alchemical experiment. Second, the events of the past few days were all part of a plan. Most of the members of our order were in on it. As for the witnesses, Master Diluc picked up on a situation long before today's proceedings. Wow, that's quite an involved plan. Indeed. Follow me. What? This is playing 4D chess out here. What? Oh my god.
What? How are there monsters in the city?
The imposter. They're all monsters from Dragonspine. An attack is imminent, but fear not. We've been preparing for this. We've all been monitoring the resurgence of Durin's life force. Its festering nature agitated these monsters. We knew it was only a matter of time before they advanced on Mondstadt. And so, we made preparations for an inevitable battle. I was hoping you two could join me and provide assistance in the battle to come.
Of course. Where's our first stop?
The top of the city wall. Okay.
Master Jean, headquarters should be secure for now. We responded in time and had enough manpower. We can even spare some for mobile support across the region.
Good. Our intel suggests that the monsters from Dragonspine could be in disguise as Mondstadt citizens, so be sure to exercise caution. Oh, and my divination revealed there is also regular people under the influence of some strange power. Not all of them are monsters. Yes, so for those people, aim to subdue, not harm, before you attack. Make sure to figure out what you're dealing with.
Understood.
Hot, cold, hot, cold. Can my body make a decision? Oh my god, that hurt. Benti. My bento box. My bento box bestie, Benti.
Hey, Venti!
Shoot, someone's coming. Help me, please! Someone help me!
What's with the freak out? It's just us.
Ah, perfect. I can drop the act. Sorry, I thought you were regular citizens.
It's about time. I think we can proceed as planned.
I agree. Although, it's been a while since I dealt with something this big. Oh, it's gonna be pretty exhausting.
Don't worry, I'll treat you to a drink for your trouble.
Just what I wanted to hear.
Oh my god.
So, these two know the other's identity then?
People can make new friends when we're not here, you know.
Monsters started surging in from Dragonspine during the trial. They soon became agitated, likely in response to the core coming under pressure. Still, I never expected those monsters to have become this advanced.
The power of evolution cannot be underestimated, especially considering the fact that Durin absorbed the previous imposter.
Wait, so what about the map? And the missing bodies?
Fake. What the witness saw was true. I did hide those bodies. As I monitored the situation on Dragonspine, I noticed that many who ventured there came back different. Some were under the influence of Durin's power, but the less fortunate ones had already been devoured by monsters, who then assumed their appearance to infiltrate the city. Most of those who were replaced had no close relatives, so when their behavior changed, there was no one to notice. The monsters used their disguise to get close to people. I eliminated 2 who attempted to attack.
What about the remains Diluc found? Did they belong to one of the victims?
I would assume so. Yes, the monsters slowly digest their victims. Sometimes they even left body parts behind. Oh wait. They even left behind body parts to aid the transformation. All that remained of the first victim was a few strands of hair, and the second, some teeth and a bone.
The only bodies Albedo destroyed were the monster's mimic forms. Then he buried whatever remained of the victims to put them to rest.
Well, someone had to do it. Besides, I managed to gather some valuable data on the putrefaction of the bodies. After we defeated the doppelganger Whopper Flower on Dragonspine, promised to tell each other a story, remember? You told me a story of a gardener. I remember. I'm glad. Then you remember what I told you about Subject 2? In the pursuit to replace Subject 1, he transformed into a Whopper Flower. He transformed a Whopper Flower into Subject 3. So there was another imposter on Dragonspine that day? Yes, that would be Subject 2. I confronted him and buried the body on Dragonspine, so, you see, at one point, there was something hidden in that hole you found. But Durin is becoming more revitalized by the day. Under the influence of his power, the monster dug up Subject 2's body and returned it to Durin's stomach. Durin absorbed the failed creation along with his knowledge and way of thinking. Ever since, all creatures spawned from his power had the ability to transform their appearance. Humans who ventured into Dragonspine for too long are also bound to fall under Durin's influence. But those affected don't show themselves right away, and the extent to which a person has been affected is hard to perceive.
You saw it for yourself, didn't you? All the people acting strange? Those are the same people who just tried to break into the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Durin's power remained dormant within them until, finally, it surged to the surface and seized control.
That was also our goal. If we could force this situation where the imposter had no choice but to unleash that power, all those under its influence would become violent, and thus we would know who was affected.
Wait, so what do? We can't go around hurting innocent people!
That's why I'm here. It would make me look bad if I just lazed around after promising to help.
We will use the power of Animo to restrain them for now. I should give the knights a chance to subdue them without harm. A specialized team will deal with them later. Alright, that's the long and short of the situation. It's time to activate that thing, right?
Yes! So, if there are little secrets other people shouldn't know, my identity, for example, keep it to yourself, okay? Alright, this should do it.
Yeah? You're gonna play the little liar, bard boy? Little Barbados. Barbados, haha, get it?
Wind currents? Paimon's never seen this many!
There should now be wind currents across the whole city. Everyone, can you hear me? Loud and clear, all units, what's your status?
All good. We have enough manpower to provide support. Requesting assistance at the side gate. Heading over now.
Whoa! It's long-distance wind communication! How is that even possible?
It's all thanks to Lord Barbados. With this blessing, we will succeed in defending our city.
Actually, if you face away from the current and whisper like this, no one can hear you.
No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide.
You didn't have to broadcast that.
Huh? That voice. Venti? Is that you?
Oops.
Oh, you know, just a wandering bard calling for help. Thank goodness the Traveler, Paimon, and Albedo found me. Got me out of a tough spot.
Alright, now that you're okay, we should check on the status of the other areas. Bye, Albedo. Oh,
Thanks,
bye, Venti.
friend. May the Animo Archon protect you. I've got things covered here.
Kaya! I don't like being in the middle like this, especially on a bridge. Oh, look who it is. Oh no! Get back! Oh no, big bro, save me! Whew, that was a close one. I suppose things are in order, Master D-Luke. I appreciate the help. No need. I didn't intervene to save you. It was for my own convenience. You were in my way. Oh? Well, let me get out of your hair then. I suppose we could work together, but you would just melt my ice anyway. Suit yourself. Alright, tell me. When did you notice something was off? The first trial. Ah, because of the fake Hertha? No, because of you. Me? What did I do? My defense wasn't passionate enough. No, you weren't nervous enough. Tell me then, Master D-Luke, when do you think I actually get nervous? I suppose we'll see, won't we? Monsters incoming. On second thought, best not to think about it.
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry. Don't push your luck. Freeze!
Verdict is?
Can't believe they're making me use base D-Luke. I have fancy D-Luke. Ugh, my stomach just like spasms. What the fuck was that?
Cool it! Dodge this!
Time for retribution!
They're over there! D-Luke, Kaya!
If we had time to make it out here, I'm guessing the other areas are secure.
What? We can't be here because we care?
Maybe this was just the closest spot to the city gate. Maintaining control over the main road means maintaining control over the battle as a whole. You made the right choice.
So what's the status over here?
All under control, don't worry. My trusty civilian volunteer and I have the area covered. I think you mean the man who led the title of held the title of cavalry captain before you. They finally addressed it in a mainline kind of event cutscene thingamabob, you know? Wow, I'm so proud of them. They've come so far to actually address the lore that they tried to hide. We don't have to bring that up. Luke really doesn't want to talk about it. Well, keep up the good work. We'll go check on the status of the other locations. Good luck. Oh, and I wanted to thank you for what you said in court. If I'm not mistaken, you were on my side by the end. Believe me, he's had his suspicions since the first trial. I suppose it just didn't feel right to believe that someone who helped me in the past could be a cold-blooded killer.
Aw, that's so sweet.
D-Luke's so nice. Thank you for trusting me and choosing to fight alongside us. As for you, Kaya, good work as always. We'll see you soon. Of course, stay safe. Oh my god, I have to pee again. This is ridiculous. Me, drinking water for once, has to pee 1,000,000 times? You better fucking believe it. I'm so bad at, like, drinking fluids. Everybody's working together. Mondstadt! Get close to injured knights of Favonius and use Barbara's elemental skill to heal them.
Let's dance. Huh. Hi. Oh, hi.
Swan! I recognize these guys.
Yeah.
Okay, why is he not healing? Huffman's the guy that, gives us that, what you call it? The quiz. Wait. Sorry, skills on cooldown.
Let the show begin.
I forgot who Otto is, but I recognize the other guy. Talk to the Knights of Favonius. Okay. Alright, you should be all on the mend.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now.
You're not rushing back out to the front lines, are you? You're still injured.
Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with the logistics from the back.
Well, maybe we can give you a hand. As you said, the situation outside is chaotic. Injured parties should not be left unattended. There are others here who need to get back to the front lines, so I'll skirt you all myself.
Of course. Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
Yeah, she's a badass lady. I love her. Just doing my job. I'll leave the cathedral to you then, Barbara. Count on me. I don't really know how all this started, but I do know that Jean and the others have been preparing for this for a really long time. So, I think everything will be alright. No, it has to be. Did I catch you at a bad time, Barbara? No, not at all. Did you need something? I just wanted to tell you that over the next few days, a lot of things are going to happen in Mondstadt. Attacks and fighting, so I need you to take care of yourself. Huh? How do you know? Albedo warned us in advance. It has something to do with Dragonspine, and he's our authority on that region, so we should take him at his word. Dragonspine, huh? So, the city is going to be in danger? Yes, but the Knights of Avonius will do whatever we can to protect the people. But then, who will protect you? Don't worry, I'll look out for myself. I promise. Please let them be okay out there. Sister Barbara, can you lend me a hand? Oh, of course, coming. That's our Barb. Oh my god, I have to pee so bad again. Noelle! Bennett! Benny boy! Amber and Mika. They're here. Prepare for battle.
On guard, everyone. Incoming monsters at 11 o'clock.
Looks like we've got 25 hilly churls, 2 blaze axe minted churls, and a bunch of different slimes.
Prepare elemental countermeasures.
Roger that. Wait, can I have a break? Can I? Oh. Ah, I see. Oh my god. Have to pee. I do like this though. I do like this. This is a fun event. Like it's a fun like not a I guess like you know, story thing where you're like forced to work within these mechanics and do these things. I think it's really fun. I just have to fucking piss again. Oh my god. Okay, I can't focus. I need a pee so bad. I hate this. Why have I done this to myself? Sorry, I had to pee so bad. I'm back. Oh. Okay, I see. No wonder. I guess if you wanted to, you could go down there.
All units are now in position.
Hertha! Oh, jeez, your voice scared me just now.
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident? I thought you knew about the plan.
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Jean told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission, and that it'd be better if people thought you were dead. And then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Jean hadn't told me about your mission, I would have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, that's quite a scary thought.
I get chills thinking about it. A monster replacing someone close to you and you're none the wiser. Don't worry, once this is over, the monsters won't be a threat to us again.
Albedo! Are you okay? The trial wasn't too hard on you, was it? I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I was so worried.
Oh. Same here. I thought it was all real at one point. I was in complete shock. So you didn't know, Amber? Well, then it seems Eula did an excellent job at keeping the situation under wraps. And no need to worry, you two. I'm no worse for wear. That all sounds like Eula, alright? She's an impenetrable wall, that one. You're not getting a secret out of her.
Yeah, for sure. She's someone you can really count on.
Yeah.
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it straight.
It was Kaya's suggestion. He said the plan would work best with someone well-known and reputable without being too high profile. Naturally, Miss Hertha was the perfect choice. We needed to leave a hole in our organization so she came up with the idea that she would disappear.
Ah, so that explains the rumor that someone had fallen during a mission. Of course, it didn't take long for that to get resolved.
No, because the imposter fell right into our trap. It was all part of the plan. First, we spread the rumor that Hertha was missing in action after some kind of incident. The news came from Kaya and Hertha's direct subordinates, which was important because we need to be credible. The imposter saw the gap in our ranks and couldn't help but take the bait. Didn't take long for the fake Hertha to appear on the night's patrol route, claiming to have survived her mission.
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
6 months?
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making.
6 months? That's half a year! Yes, and our enemy was more meticulous than we expected. Monsters have been searching for Hertha's body in order to protect the imposter's identity, which is more advanced way of thinking than Subject 2. So, we had to wait long enough to convince the fake Hertha that she had our trust. Furthermore, we needed to give her time to gather evidence against me and convince herself that she had enough to strike.
But how did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
There's an informant among our ranks.
Don't worry, Barbados already tracked her down. She doesn't have his blessing, so she can't hear what we're talking about right now.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first trial, and you couldn't even defend yourself!
Oh, it was to be expected. Couldn't just reveal the truth. It had to be at the right moment, or it would have given the imposter enough fuel to use against me. She would have demanded to know how I knew about Dragonspine and the monsters in disguise, and if my true identity got out, the public's trust in me would be gone. It was a trap, you see. Argue back and expose my origins, or keep my mouth shut and be seen as a murderer. Credit where credit is due. It was well thought out.
Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a corner.
Indeed, and I have to thank you for that, Ceres. You probably don't know, but you've been a part of the plan since the beginning. Me? I didn't even know there was a plan! And for that, you have my sincerest apologies. I know I kept you in the dark, but I had a reason. This might not sound intuitive, but it did make the plan even stronger. From the beginning, I knew I had to leave the letters in my office for a fair and independent reader to discover, someone willing to seek the truth. Naturally, I thought of you. I knew you would return for Windbloom. I knew you would agree to attend the trial. And I knew your sense of responsibility and justice as an honorary knight would compel you to start your own investigation. Fake Hertha, Subject 2, has met you on Dragonspine before. If she thought even you had lost faith in me, her confidence might get the best of her. The perfect time for us to strike. Albeido's right. You were part of our plan from the start. I hope you don't take offense to our decision to keep it that from you. And please, don't be too hard on Albedo. He was just doing his best to look out for Mondstadt. Enough people were involved in the plan as it was. We had no other choice. The Honorary Knight and Paimon will always be friends of Mondstadt. We will never forget that.
Aw, that means a lot.
In that case, thank you for thinking of me. It's an honor to take part. It is us who should be thanking you, Honorary Knight.
Wait, was that you just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
I love his little cat friend. Dahlia? I step outside the courtroom, and this is the first thing I see. Not sure how much I can take, much more I can take. I'm not brave enough.
I think you should give yourself more credit. You were brave enough to sit through the trial despite the nature of the allegations. That takes strength.
Deacon Dahlia? I didn't see you there.
Apologies. Rosaria asked me to come. With Albedo running around protecting the city, she was worried you might be alone. At a time like this, 2 is much better than 1. So let me help.
What are they cooking? Oh, thank you. I didn't think Miss Rosaria even remembered me.
Of course she does. She spent all that time monitoring Albedo. It's only natural that she remembers his most dedicated student.
It's kind of creepy when you say it like that, Dahlia. Oh yeah. So after all this, I doubt Mr. Albedo's identity will be a secret, huh? Not the higher-ups, at least.
As far as I know, he shared that information with close members of his order long before these events.
What?
Perhaps I spoke too soon. You do scare easily.
Sorry. I guess I didn't expect Mr. Albedo to just reveal it like that.
I'm sure he felt the time was right. Besides, you know the truth. I know the truth. It doesn't change anything, right?
When Mr. Albedo told me in the library a few days ago, I was pretty shocked, but more than that, I was amazed.
Not afraid?
It's the Sucrose we're talking about. No, not afraid. I trust in knowledge and science, and I trust Mr. Albedo as a person. Huh. I just noticed, Deacon, there aren't any wind currents around us.
We lucked out on that front. Otherwise, that conversation would have been for the whole city to hear.
Yeah. Uh-huh. That's how it works? That could have been so embarrassing. Okay. Go to the plaza, go to Angel's Share, go to Cat's Stair. Tail. Oh my god. Why is my... Oh. Diana. Ugh. These darn things are more annoying than disgusting booze hounds. Albedo! Ceres! If you run into anyone who needs a safe place to wait this out, feel free to send them to Cat's Tail. I'll be here to watch over things, so the tavern will be safe. Thank you, Diana. We'll be sure to do that. Oh, I see. Go to Plaza, go to Angel's Share. Yeah, I'm trying. Is this the... Benny! And Vile.
Gotta say, when I saw you on the side of the road, I thought you were hurt. Not about to whack me in the head.
Rip, Benny.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry about that. I was trying to run away, but I just couldn't keep going, so I pretended to be unconscious. Thought I could at least land a surprise hit on a monster that way.
I get it. That's a pretty common tactic. Oh, Traveler, Albedo, you're here.
If you're looking for somewhere safe, head the Cat's Tail. Diana is sheltering people there. Anyone who needs help is welcome.
Got it. I'll take her there right away.
Okay. I'm going to Angel Share first. Oh, Lisa and Razor. Oh. Oh, Kitty, it's you. Here to take some weight off our our shoulders. Oops.
Live! You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock.
There we go. There's some
Coming to be.
breakage.
Witness my great undertaking.
Whew, it's been a while since I unleashed my lightning during Windbloom.
It happened a lot before?
Good question. Unleashing lightning on people? No. Once in a while, maybe. It sure feels good to let loose, though. My old professor even wrote to me about that a few days ago. Of course, I made sure to emphasize that I always treat others with kindness. It's only natural for a student to inherit their teacher's ways, after all. And mine was a gentle old man from Spontamod School. So you see, this time I only used gentle methods of electrocution. So gentle, even Jean would have no reason to intervene.
Huh. Gentle electrocution.
No, Razor, no. You seem to be in good spirits, Miss Lisa. Oh, well. It's good to move around every once in a while.
Huh. Gentle electrocution.
Oh my god, Razor, please. Oh. Okay, so that's... Go to the plaza. Okay. Gentle electrocution, she says. Lisa's a mad woman. Yo, she crazy. Captain Albedo, honorary knight. Focus on the battle. We've got your back.
Burst forth.
I must leave no stone unturned.
God, he does no damage because I haven't built him at all.
Leave it all to me.
You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous to expect me to have done that. When do I have the time? You keep releasing new characters that I keep pulling for. When did I have the time to build the fucking Traveler? Nah, I didn't. That's the thing. That's it. It's not a joke. It's not a lie. I just fucking didn't. Thanks for the help. That was over a lot faster than I expected. I'm sure you have places to be, so don't let me keep you. Rest assured, I'll keep the people around here safe. Be careful out there. I know victory will be ours. Thanks, Noelle. I know you got this, Noelle. Alright, Eula.
It's all my fault. I knew Clea was fast, but disappearing like this? I only lost sight of her for 1 second. How am I going to explain this to Albedo?
Oh no.
Explain what?
Albedo, Traveler, Paimon! What brings you here?
We're providing mobile support across the region. There was something you needed to explain? You can tell me anything. I hope you know that.
Yeah, plus we kinda already heard what you said, so...
Paimon! Shush. Just tell us. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Klee, she disappeared right under my nose. I'm sorry. I'm doing all I can to find her.
I see. Please don't beat yourself up. Klee is...
Wait! Something's coming this way, and it doesn't look pretty!
Alright, fight first, conversation later.
She was right next to me, and the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second.
Klee is known for her speed. Don't worry, she's a knight in her own right. She can protect herself.
Shut her!
Oh, there you are. Klee's here to help. Oh, see? Kids are fast on their feet.
Those bombs. I see what you mean. She's not to be underestimated.
Yeah.
Flood of Frost!
We won! Great work, Klee. I'll be counting on you to protect Eula next time, too.
Albedo, you can't be serious.
No problem. Just leave it to Klee. Are you going on patrol, Mr. Albedo? Klee heard you went camping for a few days, and these monsters followed you back home.
Camping? Ah, right. The truth isn't suitable for little ears.
That's right. So I need to report back to Master Jean to settle my expenses. If you have some time, I'm sure Eula will be grateful if you escort her back to the headquarters as well.
Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
So cute. It would be an honor. Klee will do her best. Well, I don't do kid voices. I barely do my own voice. That should be it for now. Good work, everyone. How did we fare injury-wise? Good. Our preparations paid off. Injuries are few and far between. I have the full record here. Wonderful. I'll review it in a bit.
We're back!
Everyone all right?
Amber?
Yep, right as rain. We're back. Klee kept Miss Eula safe the whole way. That's amazing, Klee. Eula was lucky to have you. Looks like we're still missing a few.
Reporting back, Master Jean. Mission complete.
Good to have you back safe and sound. And great work, everyone. This operation could not have happened without all of you. Your leadership is what made it possible, Master Jean. It's been a busy few days. You should take a well-deserved break. I will, but I believe you deserve one most of all. My work isn't finished, I'm afraid. I have a few loose ends to tie up. Loose ends? Ah, yes, of course. We can talk about that back at headquarters. Saris, Paimon should be there too. Oh, Saris and Paimon. Sorry, I completely skipped over that word. Alright, everyone who's finished their work should head back to their quarters or to the church for some rest. Wanna come with us, Klee? We can drink some tea and eat some freshly baked moon pies. Yes, yes! The babysitting squad.
Hi, everyone.
So cute. Venti, thank you for everything. I know there were some difficult moments along the way.
Oh, well, wait. Does that mean you saw me running for my life?
No. Apologies. Just forget I said anything.
Just kidding. But you're right. It was tough out there. I almost lost my hat to the wind several times.
Oh, Venti, to be have as simple problems as you. Any notable information on the wind?
Of course. I was out on the city wall for quite some time. I heard all sorts of things. As for something notable, well, I picked up on anxious voices and a child's anger.
Dain has been isolated for centuries, but absorbing Subject 2 emotions allowed him to understand certain truths about the world and his existence, including the fact that he's no longer Mother's only child, or her most perfect creation. It's obvious he found that fact difficult to accept. The emotions he felt in response were quite genuine and, I dare say, human. If I eliminate the perfect creation, I'll be the only child Mother needs. This mindset arose out of Durin's instinct to compete and survive, and came to dominate all those around him. Of course, the absorption of Subject 2's knowledge allowed him to make a more intelligent approach, accusing me of murder. In the end, however, Durin still lacks sufficient social elegance. The fact that his army even got this far is a miracle.
Oh, no wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind.
Yeah, Durin is not an adult.
That same feeling. It's close!
Well, at least not like in our emotional adult. Phonia? Who's Phonia? Ah, Miss Phonia, here to make your report?
Oh, nothing much to report, actually.
Is that so? During the battle, we were talking about your transfer to the 7th Company. You were in charge of patrols and post-battle reconnaissance this time. How did everything go?
Good. No problems.
I see. If you don't mind me asking, why did you come from that direction? And why are you alone? Do you think you're still meeting at the side gate? There was a change of plans. We sent the message over the wind in the last few minutes of battle. There were a lot of changes during the operation, but I imagine you missed those as well, because you're under Durin's influence, and you have been since your trip to Dragonspine over 6 months ago. Don't move. Let's continue this discussion back at headquarters. Don't be scared. I'll figure out a way to free you from his powers soon. Restless as a child. Alright, the others are looking after Phonia. Please tell me you can help her. I can, as long as the rest of the operation goes well.
Wait, the operation isn't over. What do we do now?
Oh, we still have to find the clone. The homunculus. Ugh. What happens next is more of a personal project. I've consulted Venti about the possibility of calling a tripartite conference. Ah, yes. That's a relatively new tradition. Grandmaster Varka came up with the idea a few years ago.
I still remember when he approached me about asking the lovely ladies of the Hexen Circle for a small favor. The chumminess caught me off guard. If I hadn't known any different, I'd have thought he was talking about his older sisters or something.
Varka's a character.
Older sisters? Is Varka really young or something?
No.
I wouldn't exactly call him young, but he's not old either.
Oh my goodness. He's the type to crack a joke at every opportunity, so whatever age that is. Indeed. Anyway, the Tripartite Conference is a gathering of all three parties. The Hexen Circle, the Animo Archon, and the joint forces of the Knights and the Church of Favonius. Lord Barbados was able to facilitate a meeting between Varka and the mages. Varka has quite a way with words, so he was always able to gain their favor and convince them to agree to a very important request. Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to our nation. Yes, and now I have a request of my own, so I need the conference to convene once again, Venti, if you would.
Of course! Traveler, pass me the Dodo communication device.
Huh? You're gonna use that thing to call them?
I mean, Alice made it.
Just watch and learn. Okay, I think this should do it.
What's that ringing?
Is it the wind or something?
Hold on, that's not the right voice.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Wait. Barbados?
Varka?
Varka? Grandmaster?
Oops, wrong contact. Sorry, Varka, you're probably busy right now.
Well, considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat, yeah, I'd say so.
Oh my god, that's quite the voice for somebody who looks like that.
Yes. Well, have fun with that. We can talk some other time.
All right, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Just take it from my stash. I keep it in...
That's great. Oh, he's a character. That's gonna be fun.
Hey! He was just about to tell us where to find a secret stash!
Don't tell me he hid it beneath the great tree of Windrise. Seems like a bit much.
Hello? Who is this? Greetings, Miss Alice. It's Venti.
Venti? Nope, it doesn't ring a bell.
You're really gonna tease me like this? Fine. It's Barbados.
Apologies, just a bit of fun. What can I do for you, dear Barbados?
You still remember the tripartite conference, right? I'm calling on behalf of a friend. He's asking for a meeting.
Oh? And which brave soul is it this time?
It's me, Aunt Alice.
Albedo, captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team, requests a formal meeting with the Hexencircle.
And what is your wish, dear Albedo?
I want to accomplish something unprecedented.
How unprecedented. Something even your mother Rhine-daughter never accomplished?
In terms of technique, no, but in terms of location and material, yes.
Okay, that makes no sense.
You've piqued my interest. I'll be right there.
Be right where? Here? As in this office?
Hello again, everyone.
Aw, no Alice model yet. Just a Dodoko. Hello, Aunt Alice. I see you've turned yourself into a giant Dodoko.
Darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
Wow, the attention to detail.
Pleasure to see you all again. It's been a while. On behalf of the Hexencircle, I hereby grant Albedo's request. I'm guessing you still need to prepare? Take your time. Just come find me at the long table when you're ready.
Aw, that's nice of you.
Huh, I suppose it's just my nature, darling.
Thank you, Aunt Alice. Before we set out, there is something someone you need to meet. Head to my office. He's waiting for you there. Who? Who? Okay, same thing. You did so much for us this time, Lord Barbados, so I don't even know how to thank you.
Don't thank me at all, please. It makes it seem like I'm useless the rest of the time.
You know that's not what I meant. An Archon has their own calculations. Who am I to question their wisdom?
Okay, now you give me too much credit. I admit I'm not the most, proactive Archon.
Mm-hmm, you say that again.
You have your own hard work to thank for this result. Oh, and our friends the Honorary Knight and Paimon, of course.
I barely did anything. I mostly came here to beat stuff up.
Worried about Albedo's plan?
I can't help it. I have full confidence in his abilities. It's just an instinctual response. But in the end, if he sets his mind to something, I know he will succeed. I trust him.
That's good to hear.
Well, I get to see the second floor again. Guys are going back to the second floor. Oh my god, it's been 5 years. The second floor. The second floor is real.
Hey, have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed? Paimon bets there's a secret snack stash hidden around here somewhere.
Oh, Paimon. You're so silly. Baby Durin! Hey, not so loud. Well, actually, I've kind of been helping you guys in secret the whole time. I tried tapping Paimon on the shoulder during the battle, but you floated away too fast. You were there? Yeah, I've been in Mondstadt for a few days now, but I've kept myself out of sight. I thought people might be scared of me.
Oh, don't worry. We aren't scared of you.
No, but you startled Paimon. It's kind of funny. Thanks.
So, what brings you here? Oh, is it Windbloom? There are a ton of fun games this time of year.
I did sneak off to the festival for a bit, even though I couldn't play the games because of all the people. I still had a lot of fun. But that's not why I'm here. Albedo and I made a promise to accomplish something great together.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna replace Durin on Dragonspine. I'm gonna be the one who is revived and brought into this world.
Wait, didn't that already happen? You left the storybook world, and now you're here.
Sorry, I should be more specific. Albedo said he can use alchemy to turn me into a human.
What?
Oh, okay, so that's where the human Durin comes from. Human transmutation. So you're Albedo's intended subject. Yeah, he's been working on it for a long time.
And that's what you want, Mini Durin? To become human?
I don't know if want is the right word. I don't even know if there's a right answer to in a situation like this. But I do know this. I have just as much the right to this name. And I don't want to lose it to the other Durin. Becoming human isn't as simple as changing form. I know. Albedo talked to me about that. He said the Durin on Dragonspine is a lot more aggressive and primitive. Almost like a beast. But Mom created me in a storybook. The pure parts of me can balance out the evil parts of him. If I'm honest, I don't know what that will look like if I can still be me once I become one with that part of him. Maybe without a complete soul, there was never really a me to begin with. Albedo said these kinds of questions are normal. We're all just trying to figure out who we are. But I'm not afraid of change. I want my life to have meaning, and suppressing an evil dragon, becoming human, both sound pretty meaningful to me. So don't worry. No one is forcing me to make this choice.
Well, turning you into a human sounds like a huge project.
Yeah, I'm really grateful to him. We're kind of in the same boat, you know? Albedo told me that he's the Critten Prince. A synthetic human. And if this works, I'll be one too. We will be the only two of our kind in the whole world. Alchemical creations allowed to live in human form. If all living things are grouped together by species and there's only one other person like me in the world, I guess that makes us family.
Definitely. You've just got to trust one another. Actually, while we're on the subject, does your friend Hakai know about this?
Yeah, I told him I was coming here to fulfill this, duty? He didn't try and stop me. He just told me to get a move on then. He didn't say it outright, but I think he supports my decision. Maybe he even thinks it's a good idea to go through with this. I'm a little scared, of course, but excited too. Anyway, I'm really glad I got to talk to you at a time like this. I feel a lot better now, so thanks. Mini Durin, he's so cute. Look at that baby. I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised Lola didn't come up here like, who you calling a baby? And it's not me. I am the baby in this house. Even though, you know, she's a full-grown dog. She is a baby. Is she little? I'm feeling a little nervous, but also kind of excited. It's a strange feeling. I've never felt anything like it. But don't worry, I can cope. I gotta do my best to stay in good frame of mind so that Albedo's plan can succeed. Oh, he's so cute. I love Mini Durin. Whoop! Oh, I can actually jump down there. Okay. Long table. Down here in the library, I guess. That's where... Oh, wait. Ah, yes, with the Imaginarium Theater, whatever. Whatever. I can't remember. Oh. That's right. I fucking hate this. Whatever.
Thank you for permitting, no, inviting me to join you.
Witness my magnificence!
I think this is what I did last
I
time.
will bring my notebook.
So that there's 2 of each. Let me sit. Okay, now we talk to Alice.
Welcome, one and all. Please sit wherever you like.
So, no unspoken rules to be aware of? I don't want to unwittingly park myself down on some important lady's chair.
I highly doubt anyone's going to mind where you sit, Lord Barbados. But thank you for being so considerate. Jean didn't fancy tagging along?
A lot happened in the city today. If she left, there really would be no one around to lead the Knights of Favonius.
All right, never mind. I was just hoping to treat her to some tea. Oh.
Alice is funny.
So, tell me, Albedo, what is this outrageous and audacious plan of yours that I've been hearing murmurings about?
I'll get right to the point. I intend to kill the evil Durin in Dragonspine.
Oh?
And I'd like to request some alchemical reagents from the Hexen Circle.
Which ones? I'm all ears.
First would be the flesh of an immortal monster from the Mare Javare.
Interesting. What else?
Or Mare Javare. The other is a portion of the embryo left by my mother, Rhine-daughter.
Ah, the raw material from which she created her monsters in the past. There's not much of it left. Dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo. Sounds to me like a formula for creating life.
Yes, correct. Durin's heart has continued to beat ever since the day he died. That means it's just a matter of time before he eventually returns. It could be centuries away, or millennia, but the day will come. I've spent years investigating in Dragonspine, so I'm well aware of the danger he poses. He has already posed a considerable threat to Mondstadt at less than half of his original strength. There is no telling how dire the consequences could be if he regained his full life force. Hence, we want to be free of dangers posed by his blood and limitless vitality. We must find a way to eliminate Durin entirely. Unfortunately, Durin is a special entity. Even after death, he could reawaken at any moment. So, the solution is to kill him and resurrect him in a different form. Upon resurrection, he will no longer be the creature he once was. In fact, he will no longer be a monster at all, because I intend to transform him into a human-like being. During the summer, Clea and I visited a fairy tale world called Simulanka. It was created by the mages of the Hexen Circle, so I'm sure you know of it.
Of course. It was even the home of one of M's children the other day. Oh, I see.
It was during that journey that I learned with certainty that Durin would return to life one day. That experience inspired me. I met the pure soul M had created, and I knew if I wanted to change Durin's fate, he could be the key. To that end, I devised an alchemical model for transmutation. The soul will come from the fairy tale dragon of Simulanka, the blood from the original dragon's heart, and the monster remnants from the Mare Javari and the embryo mother left behind will form the flesh. The corrosive nature of the dragon's venom and heightened vitality of a monster's remnants will offset each other, keeping the constructed body in perfect balance. A powerful side effect can be triggered when festering forces of life energy collide. In an alchemical setting, the results are sure to be nothing short of astounding.
The glint in your eye when you talk about these ideas. You really are your mother's child.
Do you see that as a bad thing, Aunt Alice?
Of course not. To me, you're both extraordinary individuals. I find you fascinating. In any case, now I see why you asked Venti for help. The raw materials you seek are extremely valuable. The misuse of even the tiniest amount could cause unimaginable chaos.
That's what we're here for in alchemy.
That said, we're happy to give you what you need. But there is one condition. You need to prove you can wield them. And so, you must pass the Hexencircle's trial.
Oh, so that's the reason for this boss. I understand. I figured something like this might happen. That's why I asked the Traveler to come along. Wait, I'm joining you on this thing? You're not even going to try to talk me into it? Oh? You need convincing. I thought you'd want to keep an eye on me. Who knows what sort of outlandish things I might attempt without someone to keep me in check. Fine, I'm not going to argue with you.
So you know our tricks, huh?
Alice has always loved a spectacle. Any chance to witness friends come together to support one another?
Well, success means little if you have no one to celebrate it with, no?
She is such a, she's just a giant child. I love her.
Although, I'm afraid dear Paimon will have to sit this one out.
What? Why?
You can't fight.
The Hexencircle trials are no walk in the park, my dear. Besides, I already decided on the structure.
She's like, oh, I already wrote you out of it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Paimon. Oh, sorry. I was double checking to make sure my model didn't change expression.
There's only room for 2 participants, I'm afraid. No more, no less. You understand, don't you, Paimon? Oh, don't be too angry with your dear aunt.
Alice is everybody's aunt. We love her.
Okay. You can turn off the charm. Paimon will stay behind.
Thank you for being so understanding. Then, whenever you two are ready, interact with the chessboard on the table. It will guide you through the trial.
Then let me make a formal request. Will you go through this trial with me? Of course. Are you ready, Saris? Just about.
Then, my dear children, get ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
I forgot it wasn't on auto. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's great. Oh, I had no idea. Because I had just skipped it to get the weekly boss rewards. It's certainly in keeping with the Hexencircle's modalities. We've been shrunken down to chessboard pieces.
Whoa, you're so tiny now. Take extra care of yourselves, okay?
Okay. What is it? Nothing. It's just Paimon's voice is even louder than usual now that I'm this size. She's always so energetic and lively. Nothing can dampen her spirits. Don't worry. You'll be back with her again in no time.
You sound pretty confident, Albedo.
He's Albedo. Aunt Alice? I didn't realize you'd personally be conducting the trial.
Well, since your mother has to recuse herself, who better than I to put your abilities to the test? I have prepared quite a riveting new performance just for you two. See?
Yes, and I hate this boss.
Defeat them in battle. Prove to me that you have what it takes to achieve your goal. Swashbuckle your way to victory like gallant fairy tale heroes.
It gets really annoying with the one-hit kills. Fucking bullshit that they pull.
Live! Moment of birth.
Be sanctified.
Burst forth.
So they don't have to make new lines for him, so he doesn't have to be silent.
Settle down.
I'm flying! You can't get me up here.
Feel this ancient power.
I really wish her ult was up. Ah.
Burst forth.
Faster.
Witness my great undertaking. Come into being.
There we go.
Live. Feel this ancient power.
present a united front.
Oh.
Faster.
Moments of birth.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
Witness my great undertaking.
Ugh, it had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me.
This one doesn't seem like Alice.
Well done. But this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial. Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are.
I never watched this cutscene because I didn't want spoilers. You okay? I wonder who this is. Yeah, okay, I hate this is the portion I hate.
The trial awaits.
So, the boss design and everything is really great. I just fucking hate the one-hit kills out of no fucking
Only
where.
by turning the world on its head can we see its true colors. So, it begs the question, what do you see on the other side of this chessboard? Pawns earned true freedom the moment they gained legs with which to ride. So, in the spirit of Rhindaughter, I prepared a little surprise for you. No need to thank me, of course. Just a small gesture of kindness from me, Barbalon Trismegistus, to you. Oh, Albedo, you're always so charming and delightful. Unlike my own student, she can be so full of herself. I'd
Come to be. Witness my great undertaking. Live. Feel this ancient power.
Oh, I didn't even realize that I was supposed to be doing that at that point. I was too busy reading.
Oh, this is all getting rather dreary.
Allow me, my darling.
You can't run.
Ow! Witness my great undertaking.
Bow your head.
Judgment. Let the world come alive.
Feel this ancient power. Burst forth.
And now, a towering return to form!
Come into being. Oh no! Feel this ancient power.
There we go.
Yes, very well done.
We did it.
Oh, they've grown up so fast. I'm so proud.
Really? Well then, I'll leave you to debrief the others about today's events.
Huh? You're leaving already?
You did marvelously today. I'm thrilled for both of you. And should you feel the need to gloat profusely to that student of mine so she knows to up her game, be my guest.
So I guess I'm gonna assume Barbalos is Mona's teacher.
Lovely tea party. But That'll do me for now. Until next time, my dearies.
You're just going to up and leave? Barbie? You'll have to forgive Barbalov. She's always on the move. And she never says where she's going either. I think she enjoys the mystique.
Probably.
But if I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. She's a very health-conscious individual. Barbie was satisfied with your victory. And so am I. Congratulations to you both. You can come back now. Oh, whoops. I need to turn you back to normal first, don't I?
You're finally back! Great job! You made it all look so easy!
Did we?
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
Like, the boss is so much harder at my world level. Thank you. Felt pretty good to beat the trial. Once you've rested up, let me know when you're free and we'll head to Dragonspine.
To deal with the Dragon of Dragonspine, right?
Indeed. The sooner we deal with Durin, the better.
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
It might be a little... Oh, God. Yeah, this is the Mondstadt stuff. Yeah, I'm almost done, but my throat is really bothering me. So I'm gonna call it here for the day. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow, because my throat is really irritated. But thank you once again for joining me in some Genshin. Remember, we are a trash can, not a trash can community, so we can and will come back and finish this very soon. And in the meantime, remember to keep it trashy and keep it classy, because if it's garbage, then it's just no good. I know I could have skipped this and gone straight to Nodcry. You know what I didn't do? Skip this and go to Nodcry. I was trying to do it in release order because I'm a stickler for the stupidest fucking things ever. Anyway, my throat hurts. I'm tired. And that's it.
Water comes in many flavors.
That's all I
to
got.
The discerning palate. Mondstadt's water
Yeah,
is crisp
I will see you
and
guys
pure,
soon.
while water from
Bye
Liyue
bye.
has an enduring aftertaste.